And 5. All right. So good evening. Good evening, Team Mavericks. Are you there? Ayan, na-spotlight na po ako. Good evening to our partner. Good evening, Coach Danny. Are you there?
Yes, Coach. Good evening, Coach Mean. Mukhang hataw na hataw ka this week at biglang bumigay ang iyong voice. Ayan.
Ano, kumonsert talaga ako, Coach Danny, kasi alam ko paghahandaan ko yung bonfire, kasi alam ko ikaw ang partner ko. Hindi ko kinaya yung hairstyle mo. Parang may pinaghahandaan. Parang may pinaghahandaan 2 weeks from now. Ang hina daw ng audio ko. I'm so sorry. Okay, so sorry po. Yes, Coach Danny, matanong ko lang saan ka ba nagpa-parlor ng ganyan?
Actually, Coach, sa barber shop ako nagpagupit kasi init na init ako and then nadaan ako. Nung ginupitan, sabi ko, iksian pa nga.
Ay, paray, palaban. Okay, ganyan talaga, no? Even our hairstyle, lumalaban. Pero parang merong pinaghahandaan yan 2 weeks from now. Saan bang punta natin, Coach Danny?
Ay, ano ata? Basta alam ko, nandun ka din, Coach.
Ay, talaga? Hindi ako na-inform. Ay, hindi. Joke lang. Yes, magkita-kita tayo doon 2 weeks from now. Balita ko, pupunuin natin ang isang eroplano. Grabe naman yun.
Kulang po ata yung isang eroplano, Coach.
Yun.
Nadami po ng kasama natin.
Yes. Ano ba tong pinag-uusapan natin? Baka hindi nakaka-relate. Curious po natin sila. Pero welcome, good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to our Mavericks participants. No? Kindly call all our downlines, associates, uplines, no? Na talagang mag-participate na tayo. Grabe, Coach Danny. Grabe yung speaker natin tonight. MDC Emerald Director pa lang. San ka pa?
Grabe talaga, guys. Ako, kanina pa ako pumapasok dito sa meeting kasi sabi ko hindi ko palalagpasin tong bonfire natin kasi sobrang lupit ng speaker natin. Imagine niyo MDC pero Emerald Director pa lang siya. So, dyan natin malalaman mamaya ano yung ginawa niya. 'Di ba? Para makapasok ng MDC habang Emerald Director siya. Ayan.
Coach Danny, ano bang ibig sabihin ng MDC na yan? Tsaka paano ba i-hit yan, yung MDC na yan?
Ayan, yung MDC, Coach, ito lang naman yung kailangan natin makuha. Kailangan natin mag-earn ng at least $1 million para makapasok tayo at ma-qualify bilang isang $1 million club member. Okay, so imaginein mo, no? $1 million. So it means, equivalent niya sa Philippine peso is 50 million. Okay, so ibig sabihin lang yan, yung speaker natin nakapag-earn na ng 50 million sa kanyang Usana journey. Ayan.
Grabe. Okay, napakapit ako doon. Okay. Okay, parang feeling ko kulang pa yung 50 million kasi yung palitan natin ngayon, 51. Diba? For every dollar, 51 pesos. So, di 51 million. Sayang din yung 1 million, Coach Danny. Marami din tayong mabibili doon. Maraming pagpapaparlor yung pwede natin magawa doon. Alright? Pero thank you so much, Coach Danny, sa pag-i-inform sa atin. Ano ba yung MDC na yan? Pero hindi ko kasi maramdaman, Coach Danny, yung participants natin. Kindly please type ready. Okay? Type ready naman po. Okay? Type ready naman po sa ating sa ating participants tonight para maramdaman naman natin, no, na ready na ang ating mga participants. Ayan, ang mga coaches nagsilabasan na.
Thank
Pero
you
mas
sa mga nag-chat na. Ayan, ayan.
yes, mas maganda, Coach Danny, no, no, hindi lang tayo yung maganda kasi tayo
Yes.
naka-open ang camera, no. Mas maganda pagka lahat naman din talaga is naka-open ang camera.
Ayun na nga.
Saan po ba ang
Nauna na nga po ang ating pinakapoging mentor, Mentor James Notarte sa kanyang pag-open ng camera. Grabe guys, di pa namin sinasabi, nag-open na siya. Okay, so, yung mag-o-open ng kanilang camera, yun na ang susunod na mentor ng Mavericks United. Kaya guys, i-open mo na yan, huwag kang mahiya, okay? Ibukas mo na yan. O, tignan nyo, si Coach Christopher. Ayan, good evening, Coach. Thank you sa pag-open ng iyong camera. Ayan, ayan, ayan. Okay?
Marami pong Coach Christopher. Dalawa po talaga sila.
Ano po? Christopher De Paz po. Ayan.
Ayan. And
Tama
syempre, nandyan din ang ating Coach Christopher Cruz. Grabe, nakakamiss si Coach Christopher De Paz. Parang ano, nauna na to sa dagat din. Coach Chris.
Nauna na nga, Coach.
Oo nga, nainggit na, nauna na ng inggit. Pero susunod tayo dyan. And I believe kasama din natin siya 2 weeks from now. Yes, ayan. So, I think, Coach, no, nag-open na sila ng camera. Okay, so ano ba ang kaganapan natin this evening, no? Before natin talagang kausapin ang ating before talaga magbigay muna ng matindihang training ang ating speaker, o syempre naman, no, i-recognize muna natin yung mga talaga namang humataw last week para lang talagang ma-hit yung pinaka-goal nila na sinet for that specific week. O sino-sino ba to, Coach Danny?
Ayan, alam mo, balita ko, Coach, marami sila. Kasi grabe talaga yung hataw na ginawa nila para ma-hit yung kani-kanilang goals. And syempre, hindi lang naman sila yon. Okay, so marami naman sa atin talagang ginawa yung best natin para i-hit yung goals. Pero etong mga taong to, sila talaga yung nag-excel. Sila talaga yung mas dinoble yung effort para makuha yung goals na sinet nila for that week. Ayan na nga.
I think, no, alam ko ready na din talaga yung mga i-recognize natin na yan, Coach Danny. Pero parang yung participants natin, hindi ko pa rin talaga ma-feel. Okay lang po bang, ayan, pakitype po muna, taga saan po ba itong mga 55 participants po natin na to? Okay, taga saan po ba ang Team Mavericks? Anywhere? Taga saan po ba talaga
Wow,
sila?
ayan. So, sana dyan naman kami next. Ay, grabe, may Japan. Bet ko talaga tong Japan. Kailan kaya?
Yun. Pa-leadership summit natin yan again. Grabe naman, no? Congratulations naman sa ating Coach Tony Kalimag na talagang nakagrab, okay, ng travel incentives going to Japan. Yung kaninang pinakita kanina, no? Grabe. Napakaluto. Yes. Ayan, from Antipolo, Pasig. Okay, sa Pasig na may odd even. May odd even pa ba doon? Takot pumuntang Pasig, no? Baka mahuli. Okay, pero grabe, Coach Danny, marami pa rin talagang pumapasok, pero I believe baka meron pa pong kumakain. Pwede naman po natin isabay ang ating dinner to our training. Okay.
Multitasking.
Yes. Power of odd even. Yes, I hope wala na po yung odd even na yan. Okay. Sige, Coach Danny, proceed po tayo with our recognition. Tama po ba?
Yes, start na natin yan para naman mag-ingay ang ating mga participants. Baka ito yung inaantay nila para makapag-ingay talaga sila through chat box, di ba? Ayan, so sino-sino kaya itong ating i-recognize for tonight?
Ang graduation talaga ngayon, no? Talagang pinapapunta nila sa kanya-kanyang bahay. Okay? Same thing din dito sa atin, no? Okay, kailangan, deserve ng everyone na talagang i-recognize din, especially yung sa mga humataw last week. Okay? But I believe everyone naman, no, talagang in-exert din talaga yung effort. Kaya we all deserve that a round of virtual applause to every one of us kasi alam ko yung mga effort na binigay din talaga natin. Pero grabe lang naman, itong mga taong ito, mga pinaglaban ang mga na-set na goal. Hindi talaga sila natulog, no? Before 2 p.m. Saturday cut-off, isinod pa rin talaga nila yan. Grabe yung mga cut-off warriors natin.
Ayan. So, start na natin ang ating mga rank advancement na nakuha natin dito sa Yusana. So, first of all, yung ating newest sharers. Okay guys, so pag sinabi natin shares, again, ito po yung nakapag-earn ng kanilang first $50 sa Yusana. So, sino-sino ba sila? Ayan.
Hi!
Okay. Okay, so let's all congratulate our new sharer, Miss Joshua Lynn Facundo from Manila City. Ayan, nandyan po ba si Coach Joshua Lynn? Para naman makapag-share siya, paano ba niya nakuha tong sharer rank? And I know for sure marami rin sa atin yung nag-hit nitong rank advancement na to up to this day.
Yes, grabe, no? Alam nyo ba, konting kwento lang, no? Habang hinahanap natin si Ma'am Joshua Lynn, sharer rank. Ay, grabe, yan po yung unang rank ng ating founder, Mentor Bren Evangelista. Okay, first $50 na sa'yo sana, aba naman. After 3 days, nag-file ng resignation. Okay, after 5 years, wala na. Okay, 21 million na in-income mo, diba? So, it all started as a sharer rank. Okay, so congratulations, Ma'am Joshua Lynn Facundo, for hitting your first rank advancement in Yusana. More to come. Nandyan po ba si Ma'am Joshua Lynn?
Feeling ko, Coach, wala po si Coach Joshua Lynn. Baka humahataw pa. Ataw na talaga. Grabe talaga. Pero syempre, ayan, hindi tayo magpo-proceed sa ating next advancement. Kapag hindi natin naramdaman tong crowd na to, grabe, 55, hindi namin kayo dama. Okay, please type. Ayan, ano bang ipapatype natin? Okay, so please type Bali. Ayan, please type Bali para sa mga gising pa, kumakain habang nagte-training. I-type mo na yan, Bali, para naman malaman namin kung nandyan ka ba. Ayan, baka mamaya ventilador na lang pala ang nagte-training. Okay? Sabi nga ni Mentor James, kung nagluluto ka ng adobo, mamaya na yan. Ibabad mo muna para mas masarap. Ayan.
Sarap ng tawa talaga ni Coach Danny. Pagka hindi nyo tinype yung bali na yan, bala kayo, babalian kayo ni Coach Danny.
Bali,
naka-prepare ang ano natin dyan. I believe si Coach Danny, no? Tama ba, Coach Danny? Martial art is tama po ba? Nagma-martial arts ka din?
Ayan. So actually, Coach, marami akong pinag-aralang martial arts and right now, ang gusto kong aralin is yung boxing talaga kasi
Yun.
wala lang, parang nasa inyo lang gawin.
Ayan, so, diba? Sabi ko sa inyo, huwag tayong magkakamaling kalabanan si Coach Danny kasi babalian talaga tayo ng buto niyan. Kaya i-type nyo na po dyan, Bali, Indonesia, dahil hindi namin maramdaman.
Type mo na yan. Ayan, grabe, gising na sila. Ayan. Okay, so, next, proceed na po tayo sa ating next rank advancement. Ayan, dahil gising na po ang crowd natin ulit. Okay, so, Coach Marian?
Ayun, grabe naman, no? From Manila, itawid natin to Rome, Italy. Okay? Coming from Rome, Italy, congratulations to Coach Thelma Cruz. Nandyan po ba si Tita Thelma? Tita Thelma?
Sabi, Coach, alam nyo, pangarap ko makapunta ng Europe, tapos isa sa pupuntahan kay Italy. Ang goal ko talaga this year is na-hit yung Athens, Greece na yan. Kasi alam mo, Coach, grabe talaga yun. Napaka-historical nuclear, tapos ang ganda-ganda, di ba? Ayan, kaya isa sa mga bucket list para mapuntahan natin. And with the help of Ilsana, possible talaga natin mapuntahan yung mga lugar na yun. So, I guess wala pa po sa ating committee si Ma'am Thelma, pero ipabatid niyo po sa kanya ang aming congrats. Ayan, so proud po kami na nakapunta na po sila sa kanilang first rank advancement dito sa kanilang Yusana journey.
Alright. So, grabe, no, Coach
Yan
Danny.
na nga.
I believe baka humahataw pa rin to si Coach Telma. Pero this just really show na ang ating Yusana business, hindi lang Pilipinas, tumatawid tayo sa iba't ibang 7 continents na meron ang buong mundo. And one of that, from Europe. Okay? So, congratulations, Ma'am Telma.
Yes, talagang international yan. Congratulations po. Ayan. Okay, so ito na nga. Ito na nga. Ayan. Okay, so meron din tayong newest director for this week. Grabe guys, imagine ninyo pag sinabing director, ito lang naman yung nakapag-earn ng first $600 in 1 week. In 1 week to sa kanyang Yusana business. So, possible na ito din yung makuha natin. Basta keep on training, keep on growing talaga tayo dito sa ating business. Tama ba, Coach Mehan?
Yun, teka na, Coach. Kino-compute ko yung $600. Tama ba? Isang linggo yan, Coach Danny?
Yes, Coach. 1 week po ang director. Ayan.
Magkano yan in peso, Coach Danny? Grabe naman.
Wait lang. Kailangan ko ata ng calculator kasi sobrang laki na nga.
Magkano ba yan? 600 times 51. Kulang-kulang lang naman kung...
30,000.
Yes, 30 mil. Coach Danny.
Sabi naman yan. Ang 1-month income ko na yan sa trabaho. Baka naman.
Mismo, yun na nga yung gusto ko sabihin. 1-month income natin yan sa trabaho. Pero siya, grabe, minani niya lang po.
Okay. So, sa lahat na nakikinig ngayon, kung ikaw nagdududa pa, pagdudahan mo yung duda mo kasi siya nagawa niya, malamang ikaw din magawa mo yan. So, hindi na makuha mo yung side income mo dito sa ating business. Okay, so ipakilala na natin yan. Sino ba yung director na yan? Na hinato this week para ma-hit to director rank. Sino ba yan? Ayun na nga.
Yes, there we go. Grabe, no? Isa talaga sa nilulook up ko din at nire-respeto ko din talaga in our company. Congratulations to Coach G. Leonardo, fresh from Batangas. Coach G, okay lang bang hindi mo kami tipirin? Paano mo ba hinit yan? Ginulat mo ang madlang Mavericks people. Paano mo hinit yung director rank na yan? Coach G, ayan. Nauna ka.
Ayan na.
Congratulations, Coach G.
Hello po. Hello, good evening, Mavericks. Narinig niyo po ba ako?
Hello, hello. Yan, naririnig ka na namin, Coach.
Ayan. Okay na po. Ayan. So, good evening again, Team Mavericks. First of all, I'd like to thank God, no? Kasi, syempre, siya talaga yung dapat nating pasalamatan unang-una kasi hindi natin makukuha yung pinag-pray natin, yung goal natin, yung advancement natin, kundi dahil din kay Lord. Ayan. So, gusto ko din i-share sa inyo no yung Matthew 6:30. Matthew 6:33. Yun yung shinare ni Mentor Rai sa isang bonfire natin. Di ba sabi niya pag nagrarang advance ka, ano pa yan, directorship, gold or diamond, dapat meron ka talagang minimeditate, no? So sa akin talaga yung nag-ano sa akin yung memory verse ko is the Matthew 6:33. Sabi niya, seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. Di ba? Pag inuna mo si Lord talaga, lahat-lahat ibibigay niya. So, pangalawa, syempre gusto kong pasalamatan yung mga mentors po natin. I'd like to thank Mentor James and Mentor Katrina Natarte kasi grabe po yung support nila, no? Thank you, mentors, for the love and unending support. Lagi po kayong nandyan and then lagi din po kayong nagpa-follow up. And sobrang na-appreciate ko po yung pong service nyo, yung tulong nyo po sa team. And of course, yung aking direct sponsor, di ba? Si Coach Oliver Malinen and Coach Joey Alcantara. So sila po talaga yung dahilan kung bakit nandito ako ngayon. So the moment na shinare po nila alam niyo yun, shinare nila sa akin yung Yusana. sobrang 100% talaga on the spot, pay in ako. Kasi nakita ko pa lang yung Nutri-Search, pay in na ako sa kanila. So parang pinatuloy ko lang kay Coach Oli yung presentation. So di ba, ang lakas-lakas ng Nutri-Search, ng Nutri-Search book. Lalong-lalo na yung mga tao na nasa medical field. Sobrang ma-appreciate nila yan. And ang sarap naman nun, di ba, yung PPPS bonus, di ba? So, kung ako sa inyo, tapusin niyo yung mga PPPS nyo. Kung may mga PPPS runners, sobrang sarap ng feeling na magkaroon ng matching bonus, di ba? Lifetime matching bonus na yon. And aside from that, yung mga coaches ko, syempre yung mga tumulong sa akin, sina Coach Bills, Coach Joy, Coach Marvin, ayan, sa lahat po ng bumubuo ng Team Mavericks. Even po yung mga crossline, sobrang laking tulong po nila. Sina Coach Ariza, Coach Mean, Coach Joyce, ayan. So, sila yung parang mga cheerleader ko nung nag-newbie pa ako no? yung alam mo kapag meron akong rank advancement or even mga achievement ganon, nare-recognize nila. So, sobrang sarap na pala na nare-recognize. And nakaka-increase din siya ng confidence. And then, why USANA? Actually, for me, yung USANA kasi kung papasukin mo siya as business, siya na talaga yung pinaka-the best. It's the best of the best and it's second to none. Imagine yung natin founder, he's a scientist. So wala na talaga, literal number 1 si USANA. And ito po yung mga tips ko kung paano ko nakuha yung directorship. Siyempre, unang-una, pagpe-pray mo muna siya. Sa lahat ng gagawin mo, sa lahat ng mga gusto mo, or let's say, meron ka talagang pinagpe-pray. Even family ba yan, sa business, sa work, you have to pray. Kailangan talaga mag-plug in ka kay Lord. So, kapag naka-plug in ka kay Lord, talagang lahat magiging smooth. So, iisipin mo na imposible, magiging posible lahat. Kasi, di ba, kasama mo si Lord. And then, of course, you have to learn. Siyempre, no? You have to learn before you earn. So, paano? Paano ka mag-learn before you earn? So, ako po kasi personally, nag-invest po ako sa mga trainings. So, product po ako ng mga trainings, coachings, yung mga one-on-one, even yung mga meetings, after ng mga bonfire, ganyan, yung mga Saturday shout-out. Sobrang na-appreciate ko po yung mga yan. Kasi malaking impact po siya sa akin. And yun po ang nag-build sa akin ng aking personality. Yung personality development, yung pinaka-favorite ko po dito. Kasi, for me, kumbaga hindi ko kasi parang priority yung parang mag-earn muna. So, para sa akin, I have to learn first. Kumbaga, ka ng train, kailangan mong alamin lahat-lahat. And then, kapag nag-learn ka, of course, you have to teach, di ba? You have to teach your downlines kung paano gawin ang negosyo. Kung paano, paano gawin yung business ni USANA. And then, of course, magkaroon ka ng relationship sa mga downlines mo. Kumbaga, kahit anong mangyari, wag mo silang bibitawan. And then, wag kang mag-give up na mag-follow up sa kanila. And then, very grateful nga din po ako kasi si Coach Oli, he never gave up on me. Kasi, I was a very difficult downline. Yung tipong ako yung downline mo na parang, siguro, kung ako yung downline mo, tapos yung attitude ko before, yung newbie pa ako, yung suplada, ganon, tapos yung acne, yung mga acne, alam ko yan, tapos yung acne, nakita ko na yan, di ba? Tapos, halimbawa, merong mga instances na talagang nag-argue kami. Sa totoo lang, talaga nag-aaway minsan kami ni Coach Oli, tapos nagsusumbong pa ako kay Coach Marvin. So lahat ng yon, sobrang thankful ako kay Coach Oli kasi never niya akong binitawan. Kasi lahat ng mga pagsubok, lahat ng mga test, binigay pala niya sa akin. So tinitest lang pala niya ako. And then ito ako ngayon, nagulat na lang ako kasi yung personality development ko, sobrang laki ng pagbabago. So dito na-build yung aking attitude, yung aking character. So nagkaroon ako ng submission, nagkaroon ako ng yes coach attitude, yes mentor attitude, and then talagang malaking tulong talaga yung malaking tulong yung personality development. And then after you teach your downline, dun ka magdo-duplicate. So you have to learn how to duplicate, and then dun ka mag-earn. Yan. Tapos another tip naman po, mag-list ka ng top 30 na prospect list. Yun yung mga tipong let's say warm market and then hot market. Yung mga taong pwede mong lapitan na kumbaga sila yung mga taong alam mo na hindi tatanggi sa'yo kapag in-invite mo sila sa iyo sana. Syempre, hindi mo muna sasabihin na yung sana, you have to form muna, di ba? Bago mo sila i-invite. And then, after mo malis yung top 30 prospect list mo, yan, maghanap ka na ng pwedeng bumili ng mga essentials, yan, mga products. Let's say, hanap ka ng 20 or 30, ganyan, na kukuha ng essentials, ganun. So sa akin kasi, halos nakuha ko yung directorship sa pagpa-present, sa pagpa-pay-in, and then sa mga retail din. So medyo malakas din po ako sa retail. Yun. So malaking tulong po siya. And then nag-step up din po ako kasi before, hindi po kasi ako marunong mag-present, newbie pa ako. Tapos nagpapapresent ako lagi kay Coach Oli, pati yung sa closing siya na rin. And then hanggang sa natuto ako mag-present, sa closing naman si Coach Oli. And then after that, parang lumabas na ako sa comfort zone ko. Sabi ko, ay parang mali. Kasi dapat ako nagpa-present, ako din ang nag-close. Kailangan ko matuto. So lumabas ako sa comfort zone ko, and then yan, nagulat na lang ako na, yun, nakakapag-present na ako, nakakapag-close na ako mag-isa, and then nakakapag-pay na din ako. Naalala ko yung shinare ni Mentor Caleb, sabi niya, once na natuto ka mag-present at mag-close, and then nakapag-pay-in ka, it's a sign. Yayaman ka sa'yo sana. Yun, so tinandaan ko yun. Ayun. And then, ano pa ba? Ayun, paano ba ako naging, paano ba ako nakapag-decide na maging director? Kumbaga ma-hit in directorship. Sa totoo lang po, ang ini-hit ko pa talaga is Rising Star lang. And then, nagtanong lang po ako kay Coach Vils. Parang na-curious lang po ako since yung pong right organization ko po kasi is solid na po siya. Kumbaga, marami na din akong points doon. Then, tinanong ko si Coach Vils, sabi, Coach, paano po i-hit itong, let's say, leadership, yung pagiging leader, and then, what if naman po director? Diba? So sabi niya, sige, usap tayo mamayang gabi, sabi niya. Actually, na-scam ako kay Coach Bills eh. Tapos nung nag-usap na kami, si Mentor pala ang kausap namin. Nandun pala si Mentor. So si Mentor James at saka si Coach Bills, yan, kinausap ako para ma-hit po yung aking, kung paano ma-hit yung directorship plan ko. Then, ang ginawa ko na lang is nag-submit ako. Sabi ko, yes, Mentor. Sabi ko, whatever it takes, consider it done. So siguro yung attitude ko na yon, nagkaroon lang talaga ako ng gigil, excitement, and then talagang, alam niyo yun, whatever it takes talaga tatapusin ko siya. So ganun yung naging attitude ko. And then, ayun, nakuha ko po yung directorship in just 1 week. Yun, nabuo ko po yung points and then yung goal, yung ginago ko for the week. Kaya sobrang thankful po ako sa mga coaches ko, most especially kay Coach Oli, and then kay Mentor James na walang sawang nagsusupport sa amin, and kay Mentor Kat. Yan. So thank you so much po.
Grabe naman, binusog naman kami sa tip. Pwede na namin tong marinig sa shoutout Coach, no? Very excited kami marinig yung full story detail mo po talaga, no? Paano nyo po talaga, what you call this, inilaban yung director rank na yan. But then again, Coach G, you deserve that $600. Congratulations po. Grabe yung mga may take away kagad ako, Coach Danny. No? So talagang...
Ako nga din, Coach.
Yes, no? Ako talagang primarily every Wednesday kasama ko din talaga si Coach G, kasama natin no, sa Bible study. Tama seek Him first talaga, di ba? Before anything else, pray and submit everything talaga kay Lord. And training talaga, no? Training will really be our key factor here para talagang magawa natin yung business natin. And grabe, yung last, yung na-scam daw siya. O, talagang dito magpa-scam lang tayo sa mga coaches natin, no? Ibig sabihin, be curious lang. Be curious lang, tapos dadalhin ka na yan, okay? Road to our mentor. Kasi guys, no, kapag ka na one-on-one nyo ang ating mentor, James Notarte, ay grabe naman, lumilinaw ang bawat milestone natin kay Yosana. Okay? So, congratulations, Coach G, okay, for achieving your director rank advancement. Grabe, support kita, Coach, sa ating virtual convention this coming June. Okay, congratulations, Coach G.
Congrats, Coach. Ayan. So, actually, Coach, siya nga ang ating speaker for the coming Mavericks Saturday shoutout next week. Kaya talagang aabangan natin yan. Ano yung buong kwento ng kanyang run bilang isang newest director ng Yosana. Okay.
Grabe. Naalala ko, PBPS run pa lang ni Coach C. Talagang binabaybay ni Mentor James ang Pabatangas area pa. Imagine, no? Ganun pa before. No? Talagang face-to-face. And kung hindi ako nagkakamali, Coach C, no? Talagang prior the lockdown. Okay, one day before the lockdown, may biyahe pa talaga si Mentor James. Kasi hinihit talaga yung PBPS. Pero ngayon, no? Grabe, $600 in just 1 week. So, congratulations, Coach G. All right. Okay, I think we are now on our big event. Okay, we are now in our main event this evening. Coach Danny, nararamdaman mo ba ang participants natin? Parang hindi ko talaga sila
Parang nabusog na, Coach, tapos inantok. Nabusog tapos inantok, kaya nanahimik sila. Pero feeling ko kailangan na naman natin tong buhayin eh. 'Di ba? Buhayin na natin tong mga to. Okay, please type. Ayan na nga. Please type diet muna ako kung tapos ka nang mag-dinner. Okay, ayan na, mahaba-haba yan. Grabe naman,
Mentor, diet na si Mentor.
Ayan. Ibig sabihin, tapos na si Mentor mag-dinner. Okay, ayan. Diet muna sila, oh. Sinabi nyo yan, na dapat next week makikita namin yung progress ng inyong diet. Ayan, lalong-lalo na sa makakasama namin this coming June. Ayan na nga. Okay, oh, diet. Recorded po ito, so makikita po natin ulit kung sino po ang mga nag-chat ng diet muna sila. Okay?
May pa question mark si Coach Ollie. Coach Ollie?
Di siya sure. Di siya decided.
Okay.
Ayan. Okay.
Isama natin si Coach Joey sa pagda-diet. Ayan. Parang lahat naman sila is on the diet. Kasi 2 weeks from now, meron nga kasing main event na. May main event pala.
Inaabangan ng karamihan dito sa Mavericks United. And for sure, lahat tayo excited sa event na prepare para sa atin doon sa pupuntahan natin. And syempre, bago tayo pumunta dun sa ating main event, kung excited ka, please type MDC. Okay, kasi bagong MDC to, guys. Bagong MDC. Okay, pakita natin na talagang excited tayo na matuto sa kanyang special training. Dahil, guys, alam nyo ba, nakita ko na siyang pumasok sa ating Zoom meeting. Kaya nakikita na yan, guys. Okay, mag-participate tayo, okay? Kasi hindi daw po siya mag-i-start hanggat hindi po tayo nagpapakita ng excitement para sa kanyang training sa ating team. Ayan. Okay. Mukhang buhay na po ang ating crowd, Coach Mean. Okay.
Yun, grabe naman. Okay. Yes, kasi grabe, hiyang-hiya kami kapag tinawag namin tong ating main speaker. Newest MDC lang naman, guys. Emerald Director, pero MDC, san ka pa? Diba? Grabe naman talaga ang credentials ng ating main speaker this evening. Kaya i-type nyo dyan. Type MDC kung gusto nyo pong maging MDC. Dahil ako mag-type din talaga. Dahil yan naman, ang goal talaga natin here kayo sana to become one of the MPs, okay, part of the prestigious member ng Yusana globally. Take note ha, hindi lang yan sa Pilipinas, but global. Pero grabe, ang bali-balita ko, itong speaker natin na to is one of the newest MPC. Okay, one of the newest MPC lang naman. Kaya grabe naman talaga, no? Ano kaya yung kwento ng ating main speaker? I'm sure marami talaga tayo makukuhang lesson and experience sa kanya. Alright?
Okay. At hindi lang yun, Coach Mean, hindi pa sapat yung mga nabanggit mo. Dahil alam nyo ba, guys, isa lang naman siya sa mga stronghold leader ng Yusana sa South area ng Philippines. Kaya grabe guys, sobrang lodi talaga tong speaker natin. Dahil hindi siya basta-basta, imagine niyo guys ha, sa southern part ng Pilipinas, alam naman natin na hindi lahat may access sa internet, may access sa mga ganitong klase ng negosyo, pero still, nagawa nitong ating speaker ang maging $1 Million Club member. Okay, so syempre, hindi ko na patatagalin mo. Let's go welcome, mentor, the late Malmores. Ayan. Good evening, mentor.
Hi everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, mentor. Loud and clear po.
Perfect. Thank you guys for that warm welcome. Before I begin, pwede bang malaman kung nasan kayo? Where are you tuning in from? I'm live here in Davao City. How about you guys? Yes, Bulacan. Wow, Camiguin Island. That's one of my favorite islands. Davao del Sur. Oh, may mga Bisaya, may Ilonggo, Malaysia. Wow, QC, Muntinlupa. Coron. Wow, welcome. Thank you guys. Yan. Okay, so first of all, I would like to thank Coach Tony for inviting me. And of course, a special mention sa inyong mga mentors and coaches sa inyong team. And of course, dun sa mga nag-rank advance, no? Yung mga na-awardan kanina na narinig ko may mga newly rank advanced. So anyway, guys, let me allow me to share my screen first before I begin. Okay. So yung topic ko this evening, by the way, can you see my slides? Type yes if you can see my slides. Perfect. Okay. So the title of my topic tonight is Do or Do Not, There Is No Try. So basically, ito yung aking favorite na quote even before Yusana. So wag na lang tayong magbistuhan ng edad, but this quote is from Star Wars, no? Si Master Yoda, okay? Ito yung childhood movies na favorite ko. And this also reflects my personality that if there is one thing na decided ako na gagawin, okay, I will really do it, no, by hook or by crook, no. Wala sa aking vocabulary yung word na try, okay? And I hope, no, that everyone here that is listening, nasa level na rin kayo ng commitment, no, or hindi na try yung pagyuyusana ko. Because when you say na, itry ko lang yung business, itry ko lang to if I'm going to succeed, no, we'll never get further in our business, okay? So, you can also share, no, in the comment chat box kung ano yung mga favorite quotes nyo even before you joined Yusana. Okay, so by the way, I am already 10 years in this business. And I hit MDC actually 2 weeks before ako mag 10 years, no, in the business. And I'm so very blessed that I made the decision to join Yusana. So this is my life before Yusana. So I used to be a medical representative, no? And naging employed din ako for 8 years, okay? Before ako nag full-time in the business. And being a medical rep, it's not actually bad because I'm part of one of the parang top 10, no, pharmaceutical, out of the thousands, no, pharmaceutical companies in the entire Philippines, part ako sa top 10. So basically, we are very well compensated, no? Siguro 10 years ago, para may idea lang kayo, my basic pay was around 20,000 plus. If I hit my quota, I earn additional 35,000. Meron pa kami mga daily na mga allowances like 500 pesos a day. No, meron pa kaming budget pakain sa mga doctors and all. So roughly more or less mga around 50 to 60,000 in a month. So just imagine that's 10 years ago. So not bad, no? And may libre pa kaming kotse. Okay? And bakit ba ako napasok sa MedRep? Okay? Kasi basically prior to that, no, meron akong mga sideline. Mahilig talaga akong mag-sideline. I have this entrepreneurial mindset na mahilig talaga akong magbenta. So, pinasukan ko yung real estate. Okay? Yung mga nakikita nyong nagfa-flyering sa malls, ginagawa ko yan. Okay? Nag-license din ako ng mga insurance, no? I'm actually licensed insurance agent, life and variable. Kung meron man ditong may background sa insurance, alam niyo yung mga licenses na yon. Okay? And then one day, I have actually clients na mga mayayaman. And here in Davao City, it's just like parang Forbes Park, no? There in Manila, I have clients na parang nakuha ko yung isang napakayaman na client and then she referred me to all her clients. And then, walang tricycle. So just imagine from the guardhouse to their houses, every time I bring, collect payments and all, naglalakad ako because I cannot afford taxi. So napaisip ako, ano kaya, no? Ano kaya yung trabaho na pwedeng may libreng sasakyan? So doon ko naisip na pumasok, no? Bilang isang medical rep. And actually, it was hard, no? Mahirap para kumita talaga ng pera. Yung 60,000 a month, mahirap siya kitain. Marami kang kailangan pagdaanan. And in our company, before ka ma-hire, no, you need to undergo a 2 months training wherein pag-aaralan mo yung mga products na i-offer mo. So in my case, I was offering cardio products. So I talk to cardiologists, no. So if meron kayong background sa medical, no, or doctors, pag sinabi mong cardiologists, yan yung mga parang one of the elite doctors, no? Like neurologist, cardiologist, yan may mga ego talaga yan. So just imagine, we are going to study yung products namin and isi-squeeze namin yan in 2 months. And every day we have test, okay? And kailangan dun sa test, kailangan 95%, no? Every day kailangan mong ipasa yun. Kapag nag 90% ka, 92%, automatic uuwi ka. Pauuwiin ka, no? From like we're from different provinces, lalayin kami sa Manila to train. Okay? And then yun, so every day for 2 months merong training. 95% kailangan pasahin. Okay? So doon ko na-realize na ang hirap pala, no? And nung nag-medrep na ako, I was assigned in Cebu. And day after day, I always think of quota. I always think of numbers. No, I always think of paano ko i-hit yung target ko every day. Okay? To the point na kahit beyond na siya ng scope of my job description, gagawin ko. Okay? Example, kailangan mo magdala ng pagkain sa doktor. Na-try ko rin na maghatid ng mga anak nila sa school. Na-try ko ding ipalaundry yung mga damit nila. Okay? I also tried paying their bills. Alam niyo yon? So, grabe talaga. As in, super sacrifice, no? Pwede ka rin maging driver anytime. Pwede kang tawagan ng doktor. Laline, pwede mo ba akong ihatid sa airport? Okay? Yung mga ganun, meron akong emergency. So, parang naging ambulance din yung sasakyan ko. Okay? And then, there are also instances na may mga indecent proposals, okay? But hindi yan yung malala na na-experience ko, okay? Though, kasi madali lang namang mag-reject eh. The doctors are very professional. You can easily say no, okay? But yung pinakamalala na na-experience ko is there was this one doctor. He's one of the top doctors in Cebu, okay? Just imagine yung trip niya is punong braso. Okay, alam niyo ba, punong braso ba yon yung term? Okay? So, punong braso, yun yung trip niya. Lalaki siya, ha? And then, sabi ko, Doc, what will I do no, for you to prescribe my products kasi sobrang loyal na niya sa ibang companies and except for my company. So I told him straight to the point. Sabi ko, Doc, what will I do for me to get your prescriptions? And he just told me, okay, Lalaine, talunin mo ko sa punong braso. Okay? So, what happened was, imagine so after the clinic hours, I went to his office and then ano ba sa English yun? I forgot. Okay? So, nagganong kami. Okay? Nagpunong braso kami. And you know what happened to me? Dahil syempre, malakas siya. And I really tried my best, no? Para lang makakuha ng prescription. Nag-tear, no? Nagkaroon ako ng ligamental tear sa aking arms. Okay? And sinemento yung aking arms. Yun talaga yung pinaka-worst. And I could not take a leave because sa amin, every day counts. Okay? Imagine nyo, I was driving with just one hand and nakakast ako for 2 months. Okay? Arm wrestling. Thank you for that, Rene. Okay? So just imagine that the point is, gagawin natin ang lahat, no, para lang sa trabaho natin. And there are also times that doctors would really drink, no? Akala natin very health conscious sila, but it's so ironic they're not, no? Doon mo talaga ma-realize that very limited lang yung knowledge nila about nutrition. Okay, so our lifestyle was constantly drinking, no? Almost every night may mga doctors pa na nakikipag-inuman and you can say no to them. Okay, so at a very young age, no, my health is really declining. Okay, and umabot na rin talaga sa point na burnout na ako kasi parang I ask myself, sabi ko, eto lang ba? Eto lang ba yung life ko, no? Every day I always think of numbers, I always think of quota, gagawin ng lahat. I believe I am destined for greatness. Yun yung sabi ko. Okay? So, my question to you guys is, no, what was your childhood dream? Maalala nyo pa ba? Okay? And kung naalala nyo, sometimes yung iba nakakalimutan na, no? I challenge you to write it down. Okay? Sulat nyo. And alalahanin nyo, ano ba yung pinaka bagay na gustong-gusto nyong mangyari, no, sa inyo when you were young? And right now, no, think of it, no, na-fulfill nyo ba? No? Were you able to fulfill your childhood dream? Okay? So ako, growing up, here in Davao, I grew up in Chinatown. Para siyang Binondo, no, in Manila. And lahat ng mga kalaro ko, no, are Chinese. So typical na yung kanilang hardware nasa baba, yung nasa taas, bahay nila, or any store, nasa baba, nasa taas yung bahay nila. Parang ganon. And kitang-kita ko talaga yung discrepancy, no, ng buhay namin kasi our family is employees, mga empleyado talaga kami lahat, no, yung nanay ko, tita ko, lola ko, mga ganon. So nakita ko talaga yung difference, okay, ng buhay nila sa buhay namin. So how, no, at a very young age, kitang-kita ko na in terms of time, no, their parents are always there kasi nga nasa baba lang yung office nila. No, number 2, yung mga laruan. Nakita-kita mo na ang ganda ng laruan nila, ng mga stationery. If you're batang 90s, alam mo yung stationery. Mas maganda yung stationery nila kaysa sa akin, no? So, I was also very lucky to observe their lifestyle, no? That every day I can really see their parents counting money. Okay? And pag tinanong ko yung aking lola, okay? Sabi ko, Lola, bakit wala lagi si mama? Okay? Pero yung mga kalaro ko, nandyan lagi yung nanay nila. No? By the way, my mom is a single mom. Okay? So sabi ng lola ko, kasi milyonaryo yung mga kalaro mo. Okay? So every day, no, lagi kong tumatak na sa utak ko, no, na milyonaryo. Okay? Kaya sila, maganda yung buhay kasi milyonaryo sila. Okay? Kaya sila living comfortably, no, or in terms of time, in terms of resources, no, lamang sila because they are millionaires. So for me, at a very young age, my dream was to become a millionaire. Okay? Imagine na at a very young age, alam na alam ko yung word na millionaire. I want to become a millionaire to the point that at the age of, I think, 7 years old, 8, no, I am selling candies to my friends. Okay? So, dun yung first na entrepreneurial journey ko. Nagbebenta ako ng mga yema and whatsoever. No? And when I reached college, if you can see this magazine, Entrepreneur Magazine, nagsusubscribe ako, no? I'm not sure if this is still existing pa to, but during my college days, no, every month, no, I buy, no, entrepreneur magazines, and I really love to read the success stories like ito si Injapsia, 'di ba? So mahilig na talaga ako ng ganon, and I'm really dreaming of paano ba maging milyonaryo. Okay? And sa magazine na ito kasi, at the end of the magazine, puro mga advertisement ng mga franchises. Okay? So there was this franchise. At that time, yung uso kasi was water refilling station and laundry shop. Okay? So nag-i-inquire na ako. And in fact, I even paid, no, for a training or a seminar on how to put up a laundry shop and water refilling station. Okay? So during that time, I needed 500,000 pesos for me to put up to franchise. Okay? So sabi ko, how can I get 500,000? No, college days 'yon, okay? So that led me to selling insurance, selling real estate, and kung ano-ano, just for me to save money. Okay? So let's go back to you guys. Okay? Yung tanong ko sa inyo, anyari, no? Ano nang nangyari ngayon sa childhood dream nyo? And could just, childhood dreams are, for me, no, it's very important. Kasi, kapag bata ka, wala kang fears eh. Okay? Yung childhood dream mo, napaka-precious nun. Kasi, hindi ka nag-iisip ng fears, hindi ka nag-iisip kung issue ba yung money, okay? Hindi ka rin nag-iisip kung kaya mo ba or hindi. Okay? Let's say, for example, you want to dance. Okay? So why not? If your childhood dream is to become a dancer, why not? But again, the bottom line is, you will achieve your childhood dream, no, whatever it is, if you have money. Okay? Meron ka ng money to fund, no, whatever it is. That's why yung mga mayayaman, di ba, equestrian, they can anytime pursue their dream. Oh, beauty queen and lawyer. Why not, 'di ba? You can do it. Okay? So balikan lang natin. And for me, no, I remember during my kindergarten, 'di ba? What do you want yearbook? What do you want to be when you grow up? So sinulat ko talaga dun sa baba, to become a business woman. Okay? So this is my sponsor, o, 'di ba? Itong mukhang to. Okay? Ito yung friend ko who invited me in USANA. So he's a gold director right now, and I believe parang retire na yata siya, 'di ba? Parang okay na sa kanya yung gold director income. So you can no longer see him, no, active in USANA. So by the way, he is a very good friend of mine, no, way back in high school. And actually close kami, no. It's just that weird lang siya. Siya yung friend na tipong weird na may rasta-rasta, but he is parang medyo malalim siya mag-isip. Kaya doon kami naging close, okay? And to the point that classmates kami college, we took up Bachelor of Science in Psychology in college. So what happened to him when we were like second year college, no, namatay yung kanyang father, no? Suddenly, no, his father passed away. And alam mo yung tipong family na yung nanay niya is housewife for the longest time. So tatlo sila sa college, and then the father passed away. So come to think of it, he was forced to transfer, no, from private school to public school just for him to work, no, sa Shakey's, no, gumagawa siya ng dough. So anyway, siya yung friend, okay, na tipong kapag walang money, siya yung tumatawag sa akin. Sabi niya, Lalene, pahiram ng 100 or pahingi naman ng 100. Or Lalene, pwede bang maki-lunch sa bahay ninyo? Okay? Siya yung friend na ganon. So, in 2009, no, wala pang messenger noon. Okay? Ito yung time na nagbukas yung USANA here in the Philippines. This is through Facebook chat. Okay? So, I will translate it in Tagalog. So, sabi niya sa akin, Lai, when ka uuwi? Kasi I was based again in Cebu. Ano yung vitamins ang tinitake ng nanay mo? Because he knows, no, na yung atake niya, yung nanay ko, because my mom is my weakness, di ba? Yun yung close na close ako sa nanay ko. Sabi niya, meron akong i-offer. Hehehe. Ayos ito, the ultimate vitamin. So, imagine niyo kung ikaw yung isang med rep, no, top medical rep, number 1 yung team nyo sa buong Pilipinas, and then merong person na mag-i-invite sa'yo, sasabihin, merong ultimate vitamin, what will you do? Okay? So, tinawanan ko talaga siya. Sabi ko, ha, 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 ha. Okay? Wag mo nang bentahan, no, ang ahente ng gamot. Okay? Food supplement na naman yung trip mo ngayon. Ha 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 ha. No approved therapeutic claims. In Tagalog, ang gamot na ito ay walang bisa. Ha 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 ha. O, di ba? Sobrang negative talaga. Guys, kung ako yung naging prospect ninyo, no, before, no, I tell you, I am your worst prospect. Why? I even called my friends. Ito, lahat ng barkada namin. Kahit nasa Cebu ako ha, I even called them. I told them not to join. Sabi ko, masascam kayo dyan. No? And then one time, pinuntahan niya pa yung nanay ko. No? So, bumili yung nanay ko ng Essentials. When I learned about that, I called my mom and I told Mama, Mama, tigilan mo yan. Baka mamatay ka. No? Sabi ko, baka ma-damage yung liver mo. Huwag kang mag-take ng mga yusana-yusana na yan. Okay? Just imagine. So, because of me, lahat ng barkada namin in high school, walang nag-join. Ni isa. Grabe talaga, no? Sobrang negative ko talaga. So, actually, eto, kinat ko na lang to, pero mahaba yung thread dyan sa chat na yan. Ang thread, kasi nag-comment talaga yung mga barkada namin. So, nobody joined him, no, in our group. Okay? So, that was in 2009. And, in 2011, no, actually, sabi niya sa akin, Lai, bibili na ako ng car. Sabi ko, bibili ka na ng car, kunwari. So, alam nyo, hindi talaga ako, every time he invites me, hindi talaga ako sumisipot. Like, kasi nasa Davao na ako noon. He invites me for hotel events. I did not show up. Yung mga videoke na yan, kahit ano na lang strategy niya, hindi talaga ako nag-show up. Never. Kahit once, no? And then one day, he told me, Lai, eto ha, baka pwede namang pumunta ka na sa kasal ko. Okay, sabi niya sa akin, baka pwede ka na mag-attend ng wedding ko. Okay, napaisip ako. Sabi ko, hindi naman siguro ako pepresentahan nito sa wedding niya, no? Okay, sabi ko, sige, I'll join. No? I'll come to your wedding. So, that wedding, so imagine niyo etong mukhang to, no, na friend ko, pero love ko to guys ha. Etong mukhang to, okay, nung nag-attend ako ng wedding niya, just imagine nagulat ako dahil simple lang, no? It was a sunrise wedding, but it was simple, no? Very intimate. But I was so surprised, no? Napaisip talaga ako, how, no? Etong mukhang to, paano niya na-afford? Pero nagbago na yung mukha niya, no? Dahil nagyusana siya, no? Paano niya na-afford yung ganong wedding? Okay? And, yun na nga, a couple of weeks after, so sabi ko, isustalk ko na tong taong to, no? So, a couple of weeks after, sabi niya, dumating na daw yung sasakyan niya. So, as a med rep, sigurista ako, sabi ko, show me the ORCR of your car. Okay? So, that was his first car, no? Hindi pa nga siya actually marunong mag-drive nung nakuha niya yan. It was a Honda City. Simple lang siya na kotse, but not bad for first car, no? So, when I saw the ORCR, okay? Kasi kami, medrep, may kotse, pero ORCR company, okay? So, when I saw the ORCR, nagulat ako pangalan niya, okay? So, kami kasi, di ba? Kami kasi yung sasakyan namin, ORCR, pangalan ng kumpanya. So, sabi ko, kahit pa siguro loan ito, but, di ba, I mean, for a bank, no, to trust him for that loan, ibig sabihin may money na siya. So, eto pa, meron pa akong isang hirit. Sabi ko, patingin nga ng bank statement mo. O, di ba? Grabe talaga, super sigurista ako, guys. I tell you, that was in 2011. So, that was 2 years after. Excuse me. So, when he showed me his bank statement, nagulat ako, parang he was a silver director at that time, like 40,000 per week, 80,000 per week, mga ganon. So sabi ko, ako medrep, nakapagtapos ng college, and then earning around 60,000 a month, and this guy 40 to 80,000 per week. How could that be? Sabi ko, paano nangyari yun? Di ba? Ako judge na bawal, sabi nga dito, di ba? Bawal judgmental, di ba? Pero how could that be? Okay? So, hindi pa rin ako nag-show up sa mga invitation niya. But, one day, okay, sabi ko nga dito, turn your pain into power. Okay? Guys, I tell you, sometimes kasi in denial tayo but kailangan pa merong dumating na dagok sa buhay natin bago tayo makarealize na we need to take action na talaga. Okay? So what are my pains in 2011? Okay, the first pain was, remember, di ba? Sabi ko, I promised myself magiging millionaire ako before 30. And at that time, sabi ko, oh my God, malapit na ako mag-30. And when I checked my savings account, ang laman lang is 50,000 pesos. What will you do? So in a way, nagpanic na rin ako. Sabi ko, ang layo, 1 million versus 50,000. And 8 years na ako nag-work. So ibig sabihin, if I want 100,000, I just add another 8 years, correct? For me to be able to gather 100,000. Tama? So, nagpanic na ako. I started panicking. Okay? And what's the second one? Okay, this one. Okay, nasa Manila kami noon. There was our convention. Every quarter, we have a sales convention. And suddenly, my mom called. Sabi niya sa akin, Lai, kailangan mo na umuwi because yung lola mo, no, my lola is dying. No, she's old na. She's dying and kahapon pa, no, sabi niya, tinatawag niya yung pangalan mo. Hinahanap ka na ng lola mo. So what I did, sabi ko, I talked to my boss, sabi ko, kailangan ko na umuwi, ma'am, ngayon. So nagulat ako because sabi ng boss ko, hindi ka pwedeng umuwi. So sabi ko, what will I do? No? So napaiyak na lang talaga ako at that time. Parang I felt so helpless. And then a few hours after that, siguro mga around 5 hours, nag-text yung mama ko, sabi niya, wala na yung lola mo. And I was very close to my lola kasi nga, di ba, single mom. So parang yung lola ko yung nanay, yung mama ko yung parang tatay, parang ganon. And sabi ko sa sarili ko, this will never happen again to me. And I will not allow this to happen sa nanay ko. So dun parang nag-flashback na grabe yung loyalty ko sa company. Grabe yung milyon-milyon, no? Yung binibigay ko sa company, ginagawa ko ang lahat para lang makahit ng target. And simple request lang, no? Simple request na just to go home and see my lola before she passed away, hindi pa nag-grant. So, doon talaga, no? Even up to this day, pag naalala ko yung situation na yan, it really hurts me, no? It really hurts me to remember those things. And the third one, okay, grabe, no? May purpose talaga lahat ng mga pangyayari sa buhay natin. The third one, no, in 2011, my mother received, no, a foreclosure letter. Nakalagay doon sa letter, if hindi nyo bababayaran yung 300,000 pesos within 1 year, okay, may evict na kayo sa bahay nyo. Kasi matagal na rin kami hindi nagbabayad ng monthly amortization. So, sabi ko, how can I get 300,000? Eh, yung 1 year salary ko, mahigit 300,000, but hindi na lang kami kakain, correct? So, sabi ko, how can I get 300,000? Nobody will lend me that kind of amount. So, alam niyo yun, parang patong-patong na lahat. That was in 2011. So, after 2 years, guys, 2009, I was invited, and after 2 years, I called him up. Sabi ko, okay, present to me Yosana. And just imagine, when he presented to me the products, the company, nagulat ako. And lalong-lalo na yung compensation plan. Alam niyo yung dollar sign, di ba? Group sales tayo, di ba? And then sa sales, individual, personal sales. Ito, oh, group sales. Sabi ko, alam niyo, nagsisi talaga ako. Sabi ko, hindi ko man lang siya binigyan ng chance for 2 years. Hindi ko man lang siya binigyan ng chance to even present, kahit man lang makinig ako. No, ganun ako ka-close-minded. So I tell you guys no na sobrang worth it talaga ng mga negative na prospects nyo. Because you know what, when I signed up, no, right then and there, after he presented to me, siguro mga 1 month, 2 months, 5,000 leg na ako sa kanya. Okay? So parang wala na siyang ginawa, 'di ba? Parang after a month or 2, automatic 5,000 leg na yung leg ko. Dating weak leg niya ako. So, the thing is, tiyagaan nyo lang talaga, kulitin nyo lang talaga yung prospects nyo, no? Because I tell you guys, even I'm already 10 years in the business, I still have prospects 10 years ago na even up to this day, kinukulit ko. Even yung mga downlines ko, nami-meet nila yung mga prospects ko. My prospects always tell them na, oh, nakausap ko na sila Lynn. Sabi ko sa kanya, kung ready na ako, I will join her. Oh, so alam niya ng mga downlines ko na kung kakilala ko, automatic yan nakausap ko na. Because yun yung nangyari sa akin, correct? Nakarma din ako, di ba? So, kung matagal ako nag-join, no, matagal talagang mag-join yung prospect. There are people that who's gonna join later, no, in your business, but they will be worth it, guys, I tell you. So, again, when I joined, no, okay, let's proceed with the next slide. Okay, so, etong slide na to, so sabi ko, what will I do? Okay, tell me what to do. So sabi niya, the first thing that you're gonna do is to make your dream board. Okay, pumunta pa ako sa computer shop. Guys, this is the actual dream board that I made. Imagine, no? So pumunta pa ako sa coffee shop, then print ko to, no? Dinikit-dikit ko yan. Yan yung sinulat ko, no? So, first thing is iPad. Why iPad? Because dati, nagpe-present kami using Clearbook. Imagine, masyado ng old, no? I'm yung True Health, True Wealth magazine. Ginugupit namin yon, no? And then, nilalagay namin sa Clearbook. And, just imagine, I earned my first million by just using Clearbook as a presentation. Okay? So, hindi dahilan, no, na wala kang iPad, wala kang gamit ngayon para hindi ka makapag-present. Dahil kumita na ako ng million using Clearbook. Okay, sabi ko, I want to buy an iPad. Second, I want to fire my boss. Okay, segue lang itong fire my boss. When Yusana invited me for a presentation, kasama kasi ito sa, sa slides. And sabi ni ethics, sabi nila, Lalaine, remove the fire my boss. Sabi niya, because that's bawal yan, no, sa ethics, yung fire my boss na word. Sabi ko, I replied, sabi ko, Ma'am, I cannot do that, no, because that is exactly my dream board 10 years ago, and that's exactly how I feel 10 years ago. Kaya hindi ko pwedeng tanggalin yan, kasi kung tanggalin ko yung word na fire my boss, no, mababago yung story ko, and hindi pwede yun, okay? So, inalaw nila ako. So, fire my boss. You know what? Because what happened to my lola, every time I see my boss, alam mo yun, to the point na parang literal na nasusuka ka because of stress. Naaalala mo yung pain before. So, I really wanted to fire my boss. And again, for the 300,000 for our house. Okay? Sabi nga dito, di ba? Hold the vision, trust the process. Hindi ko naman alam na makukuha ko to lahat. All I did was to believe in myself that I can get this one in a span of 1 year. And you know what? Every day, I talk to prospects. Sabi ko nga hindi ako uuwi ng bahay, no, kapag wala akong nakausap ni isang prospect. Why? As a medical rep, no, every day, we are required to talk to 30, no, 30 to 32 doctors a day. Imagine, every day we need to talk to 30 to 32 doctors in a day. And in Yusana, hindi ko pa i-commit yung 1 person a day. Okay? So there were times talaga na even 12 midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., yung mga call center ko na friends, inaabangan ko talaga sa labas ng office nila just to present to them. Okay? So that was my dedication na I'll do it. Okay? And nung PPPS run ko, okay, kung sino man dito, nag-hit pa ng PPPS, sabi ko, hindi ko natatapusin yung 8 weeks. I'll finish it in 6 weeks. That is my personal deadline. Okay? Hindi naman kailangan, di ba, na bigyan pa tayo ng deadline ni Yusana para bilisan natin yung business natin, no? I believe, no, kung ano yung situation mo ngayon, ano yung mga pains mo ngayon, I think that's enough already for you to create your own deadline. Okay? So, gumawa ako, 6 weeks, I talk to people, pero paano ko ba nakuha yung 4? Dahil wala pa akong skills, correct? Hindi pa ako magaling, mag-even percent, no? Wala pa akong closing skills and all. It took me 48 people, okay? 48 people to get my 4 people for me to be able to hit my PPPS. Imagine yon, ganon. Ganon siya kadami. So, yon, I hit my PPPS and what else? After 4 months, okay, after 4 months of doing the business part-time, okay, I decided to go full-time. Okay, so paano ba ako naging full-time? Paano ko nag-decide na maging full-time? Sabi nung coach ko, sabi niya, Lalene, how much ba yung gusto mong kitain para mag full-time ka? Sabi ko lang, the same na kinikita ko, 60,000, I'm good. I'll resign na. So, after 4 months, I did not hit the 60,000, but you know what? I hit 120,000 in that month, no? So that was in September, and month after month, okay, since then hindi na bumaba ng 6 figures yung income ko, because kung ano yung work ethics ko, no, sa trabaho ko, dinala ko siya sa business ko. That's why bumilis, no? That's why nag-build up siya ng momentum. Okay? So, what's next? Oh, wait. Parang may wait. Sige, may missing na slides. Okay, so I'll just continue with yung missing slides. Yeah, so that's it. I hit my 100 plus thousand after 4 months, and that's month after month. And you know what? In less than a year, 10 months, no, 10 months in the business, I hit my first million. So, ibig sabihin, yung 300,000 in 1 year na target ko, more than that, no, I hit my first million after 10 months of doing the business. And that's became my goal. Nasabi ko, eto, 10 months, na-hit ko na yung first million ko. So, ibig sabihin, mas mabilis na yung next million. Okay, so after 10 months, after 6 months, yung next million, after 5 months, after 4 months, after 3 months, no? After 2 months na lang yung 1 million. After 1.5 weeks na lang yung 1 million. So, ganun na bumilis yung business ko. So, what else did I do, no, in building my business? Dahil dati wala pang Zoom, kaya nga imagine, no, sobrang bilis na ngayon. I even hit my MDC, 'di ba? During pandemic, during Zoom, 100%. No, here in Davao kasi medyo mas strict kami dito. So, I imagine, no, I hit my MDC during pandemic, and come to think of it, no, the entire Yosana, no, the best year of Yosana was last year. Correct? Sa 12 years ng Yosana, kung kailan pa naging pandemic, yun yung number 1 na pinakamalaking sales. So just imagine that, no? So pwede naman pala. Okay? Pwede naman pala. Thank you to Zoom. Okay? So before I expanded my business, no? So after a year, no, of learning the business here in Davao City, sabi ko may opportunity in Cebu. Okay? Kasi doon ako nag-medrep, 'di ba? So I expanded there, no? I talked to 10 people. I talked to 10 people, no, in the business. And you know what? The only person who joined me was my boss. Okay? My dating my former regional manager. No, he joined my business, and sabi ko sa kanya, kasi parang desperate na ako noon eh. Sabi ko, he's the 10th person na imi-meet ko and uuwi na ako ng Davao. Imagine, for a presentation, kailangan mo pa lumipad, no? Ngayon naka-Zoom ka na lang. So sabi ko, he's the last person. Siya na lang talaga yung nag-iisa. So sabi ko, okay. Sabi ko, Sir Noy, if you are going to join the business, I will stay here in Cebu. Iwan ko yung Davao, lilipad ako dito. Dito ako titira. Sabi ko sa kanya. So, and guess what? Nag-join siya. So, napasubo ako. So, I stayed in Cebu, and I stayed there since before pandemic. So just imagine, that's anong year na ba? 2012. No, 2012. hanggang 2019 of January pa ako umuwi ng Davao. Okay? And timely, March, nagkaroon nga ng pandemic. Correct? And my life before that is always traveling. Okay? I go to provinces of Cebu. I go to Cagayan. I have a team in Cagayan de Oro. Where else? Bacolod, no? I always fly. Grabe, imagine nyo yung gastos, guys. Personal expense yun, no? Hindi naman yung sana yung nag-spend nun. I always fly, no? In a month, siguro, locally, just for trainings, siguro, once a week, I fly. So, imagine nyo yun. And then, may one time pa, nagkaroon ako ng downline sa Manila. Lipad naman ako ng Manila. And ito pa yung matindi. Nagkaroon ako ng downline in Singapore, no? Yung isang close friend ko. I fly to Singapore siguro mga 3 times a month. Ganon. And up until naging gold director siya, umuwi na siya ng Pilipinas. So, ay, salamat, hindi na ako nilipad ng Singapore. Sa simula, di ba? Masaya siya. Pero pag tumagal ka na, medyo nakakapagod na rin yung palipad-lipad ka. So, thanks really to the technology, no? Kaya nabibuild natin yung business natin. Yung scalability, di ba? I even have like downlines right now, no, abroad, like meron akong bago, Dubai. Alam mo yung mga ganong area na dati hindi mo naiisip kasi ayaw mong yung mga delay of products. So ngayon nagagawa na siya. Okay? So that's how I built my business, paulit-ulit, and then up until I became an Emerald Director. Okay? So this one, sayang no, may na-skip. I think there are 2 slides na lost. But I just hope no, may na-learn kayo. Can you please type 1 if may na-learn kayo sa journey ko? Okay, thank you guys. Yeah, so you're still there. Thank you. So this slide, okay, this book, by the way, no, I will teach you to be rich. Okay, umabot na talaga ng time, no, dahil consistent kong ginagawa yung ganong activities, no, lipad dito, lipad doon, okay? There was really a time, no, na, di ba weekly naman yung commission natin. There was a time na parang nagugulat ka na lang sa commission mo na, oh, parang hindi ko pa nga nagagalaw yung 3 weeks. 3 weeks ago ko na commission, meron na naman pumasok. Okay? 2 weeks ago, last week, hindi ko pa nga nagagalaw yun. Tapos, here it goes, di ba? Darating talaga yung time na ganun. And yun yung panahon talaga na sobrang, pag wala kang financial literacy, no? Darating ka din talaga sa point na magugulat ka na lang kung nasaan na napunta yung money mo. Correct? So, I read this book. Okay? I read this book. And one thing I've learned, okay, I'll just, sana nakita nyo. One thing I learned about this book, no, is that yung pinaka core message nito, sabi niya dito, identify what is your rich life. Okay? So, guys, no, right now or even after this talk, okay, I want you to list down what is your rich life. Define your own rich life. Okay? So, ano ba yung rich life mo? Like, for example, for me, my rich life is I want to travel the world. Yan yung number 1, no? Gusto ko talaga mag-travel anywhere. Okay? Second, my rich life is convenience. Ibig sabihin nun, I'll delegate things na hindi nakakatulong sa business, like doing laundry. That's why meron akong secretary, meron kaming katulong, no? Lahat ng hindi nakakatulong sa business ko, I delegate it. Okay? I don't cook, no? Even mahilig akong meron ako mga hobbies na gustong gawin, but I don't do it because I want to focus on my business. Okay? Sabi ko, may panahon din yung mga hobby na yan. Okay? So that's number 2. 1 is travel, number 2 convenience, and number 3 is investments, no? Investments in whatever, like real estate. Heavily on my investments are heavily on real estate. Okay? So that's my rich life. So there are people, no, that yung rich life nila is let's say sports car. Yon. Why not? No, that is your rich life. Iba-iba kasi tayo ng definition ng rich life. May mga iba like ladies, they love bags, no, they love expensive shoes, no? Why not? That is your choice. That is your rich life, no? And you are entitled to that one. So, ako kaya din naubos yung money ko before. So another goal, no, or strategy of this book is, sabi niya dito, spend extravagantly on the things you love, okay? And cut costs, no? Huwag kang gumastos doon, no? Cut cost mercilessly on the things that you don't. Okay? So there is this one time, no? Syempre napabili din ako ng mga mahal na bag, ng mga alahas before, no? Kasi parang alam mo yung mindset ko before na, kasi emerald ka na eh, kumikita ka na, top earner ka na. So you need to buy this one, you need to show this one to people. So one time, nilooban kami, no? Dito sa Davao, nilooban kami. Ano ba yan? Akyat bahay gang, something like that, no? And you know what? Kinuha lahat ng mga mamahaling gamit, like all the bags, no? All the jewelries, and then a few sums of money. And nung pumunta yung police sa bahay namin, syempre to file a police report, ma'am, more or less, how much ba yung mga nawala yung gamit? And when I computed, millions. Millions din yon. So, doon din ako napaisip na doon pala napunta yung money ko, no, sa mga bagay. And nung nawala siya, affected ba ako? Sabi ko, hindi ako affected eh. Parang okay lang, hindi ako affected na nawala yung mga gamit na yon. So, ibig sabihin, hindi pala ako happy, no? That is not my rich life, no? So, because of this book, na streamline, no, na focus ko kung ano ba yung mga bagay na kailangan kong i-spend na magiging happy ako. And like other things like after that, no, I don't buy expensive bags anymore, no. I still have, no, because nabili ko naman talaga yun before, but you know what, yung alam mo yung dati na you need to impress people, wala na akong gano'n na point. And you know, thank God again for this pandemic, because I believe every one of us may mga realizations talaga tayo. So you can also type, guys. You can share what are your realizations during pandemic. And one thing na meron ako mga na-envision na new, no, in my life, and I'm excited for it. Okay? So because I identified, no, I challenge you to write down what is your rich life and pursue whatever rich life, no, that you dream for yourself and for your family. Okay? So, and because of that, no, it's clear to me what is my rich life, no. Because of this business, I was able to travel, no. Since ako nag-USANA, that was 10 years ago, no. And 2018, kasi 19 tayo na, wait lang, before pandemic, ano bang year? 2019 ba yung nag-pandemic? O what? Okay, basta, since nag-pandemic, hindi na ako syempre nakapag-travel. But ever since I joined USANA, nakapag-travel na ako ng 3 to 6 times a year abroad. Okay, year after year yon, because that is, again, my rich life. And hindi ako nagtitipid. Every time I travel, in terms of hotel, in terms of food, I really spend. No, hindi ako nagtitipid. Okay, so these are some of my favorite cities na napuntahan ko, like Paris, Madrid, Kyoto, Barcelona, Tokyo, LA, Bosch, Bali, and Sydney. Okay, so before pandemic, ano ba yung travel ko? Para may idea lang kayo. In November 2019, okay, we went to Tokyo. Yan, nakailang beses na rin ako nakapunta ng Tokyo, but I don't know ano bang meron sa Japan. Pero pag nakapunta ka ng Japan, parang year after year gusto mo na mag-Japan. Kaya year after year din ako nag-Japan. So we went to Tokyo, okay, kasama ko yung nanay ko. Most of my travels, by the way, kasama ko yung nanay ko. And December, I stayed in Bali for I spent my Christmas and New Year in Bali. And you know what I did in Bali? Ano siya, wellness retreat. As in like 2 weeks straight. Alam mo yung tipong cleansing, lahat you eat vegan. Meron ako mga cleansing methods, no? Like there's this one cleansing about intestines. Alam mo yun yung mga intestines? Okay, wag niyo na itanong, but it's funny, no, how they cleanse your intestines. Imagine yan in a natural way, no, in everything. So I did that. Okay, and my next goal is, of course, Sano Viv na, 'di ba? So guys, can you type down, no, what are your favorite cities or gusto niyo puntahan na city in the future, 'di ba? And eto naman yung one of my most no memorable travel. No, this one is yeah, Tokyo. Tokyo is very nice. One of my memorable travel, sabi ko nga in this business, you can really write no your story. You can really package your story. So sabi ko, ano bang magandang story sa taon na to? 'Di ba? Remember 3 to 6 times in a year. Sabi ko, ano magandang story sa taon na to? So sabi ko, gusto kong puntahan lahat ng Disneylands in 1 year. Okay? So basically, there are 6 Disneylands na may castle. No? Yung ika-7th is in Hawaii, but it's not counted kasi resort yon. So 6 Disneylands na may castle. And then nakapunta na ako sa sa Hong Kong Disneyland. So I need to hit the 5 Disneylands in 1 year. Okay? Kaya lang hindi na umabot yung Florida. Okay? Hindi na umabot because of time. No, every time I travel, I go usually minimum of 2 weeks. Okay? So, napuntahan ko yung Paris, Disneyland. This one is Anaheim in the US, Tokyo, and China. O, di ba? So, sobrang, alam mo yun, if you go back to, bakit ba sobrang patok na patok yung Disneyland? Because it brings back childhood memories. No? So, kaya nga kanina, di ba, yung tanong ko, what is your childhood dream? No? Dahil nga, na kailangan naging alive ka. Kailangan what do you call this? Kailangan buhay yung dugo mo, 'di ba? When you're doing your sana business. There's this really intense, alam mo 'yon, yung parang intense desire, no, that you want to achieve something in this business. Yes, Seoul, yes, super ganda. London, yes, I also love London. Prague, I haven't been there. Okay? Sige, mga goal natin yan. Okay? Yeah, Jerusalem, that's also a goal. Okay, so before I end, guys, no, I'm gonna be sharing with you what are the lessons I've learned, no, in climbing. So mahilig ako ng outdoor. I love trekking and all, no. So mahilig ako anything outdoors. I love doing that. So mountaineering, no, has its own lessons, especially in business, and that's the one that I'm gonna be sharing with you before I end tonight. So the lesson number 1, no, sa mountaineering, okay? Lesson number 1 is preparation is the key. Okay? So, first thing is choose your mountain. Okay? So, eto kasi guys, no, alam naman natin, if we want talaga residual income or whatever rich life that you want, meron talagang kapalit yun. No? And I decided again for Mount Apo because yun yung pinakamataas na mountain here in the Philippines. And once nakuha mo na yung Mount Apo, the rest of the mountains will be easier na. Correct? So, I chose Mount Apo as my first, no, yung overnight na climb. Kasi yung trekking, ano lang naman yun eh. Yung mountaineer talaga is kailangan overnight. Okay? So, I chose the first ever mountain na kailangan kong i-climb is Mount Apo. Okay? So, another lesson there is seek advices from the expert. Okay? Sino ba yung mga expert na kailangan we seek for advice? Okay? These people, sila dapat yung mga tao nakapunta na. Okay? Dun sa gusto mong puntahan. Okay? Just like in our business. So, what I did, I talked to 2 of my friends, mountaineer friends na as in sobrang tagal na nilang nagma-mountaineering. And humingi ako ng advice. Okay? Sabi ko sa kanila, the first one, sabi ko, ano yung mabibigay mo na advice sa akin? Sabi niya, Lalane, okay? Ano bang plano mo? Are you gonna hire a porter to carry your bag? Sabi ko, parang hindi. Gusto ko kasi ma-experience talaga na mountaineer ako. So, I will carry my own bag. So, sabi nung isa, no, you should hire a porter. Sabi ko, why? Mamamatay ka. Sabi niya sa akin, mamamatay ka if you don't hire because it's your first time. Okay, so that was his advice. The second one, sabi niya, Lalane, mag-hire ka talaga ng porter so that you will enjoy the view and bring a foldable chair, yung pang mountaineer na chair. Sabi ko, bakit of all? Sabi niya, that will your only luxury in the mountain. Trust me. Okay? So I followed their advice. And you know what, no? True enough that I'm so happy na nag-hire ako ng porter because in the middle of the climb, there was this, alam mo yung 90 degrees na na ano ba yan? na lupa for you to be able to proceed to the next. Okay? And walang hagdanan yan, ha? Walang hagdan, walang whatsoever na road. All you need to do is to really climb, no? And hold on to the branches. Okay? So there's this one guy, malapit talaga siyang mahulog. That's hindi siya nag-hire ng porter. So sabi ko, tama talaga. Kailangan talagang maniwala, no? Kailangan talagang mag-follow kung ano talaga yung sistema. Correct? So, and the second one is yung chair. You know what? Dalawa lang kami na may chair doon. Okay? And the following morning, after the tiresome climb, okay, nagkape kami using the chair. And true enough, lahat ng mga kasama namin, we were 30 in the group. Sabi nila, wow, as in super inggit na inggit. Sabi ko, totoo pala talaga, no, na luxury yung upuan in the mountain. Okay, number 3 lesson is learn to leverage. Of course, no? Kung merong leverage, again, yung porter, kung may mga ganon, gawin mo na. And here in our business, there are leverages, no? Like this events natin online, no? If you don't have results yet, you can borrow results from other people. That's why merong ABC. That's why kailangan mong i-edify yung may mga taong may mga resulta, di ba? Hindi naman para sa amin yung i-edify nyo kami. Para sa inyo yun. Correct? Learn to edify, learn to borrow results from other people, learn to leverage Usana events talaga. Maximize natin lahat yun. Correct? So it's same, no, in the mountaineering. And ito yung pinakamagandang na learn ko sa preparation. Okay? First is leave excess baggage. Kasi during the climb, the instruction was to carry 6 to 8 kilos maximum. Okay? Kasi kung may excess baggage ka, it will really slow you down. And here in our business, nagtataka ako, marami ako mga downlines talaga na masusipag. Alam mo yon, yung parang sa tingin mo, grabe na yung hataw niya, bakit hindi pa rin nagkakaroon ng breakthrough. And I think the reason for that is maraming hatred, maraming unforgiveness, maraming resentments, no, sa person na yan. So, if you really want talaga na gumaan, no, yung pag-akyat mo sa bundok ng Usana, I really suggest to ask for forgiveness, no, to all the people that hurt you, to all the people na nasaktan mo at nasinaktan ka. And second one, ask for blessings, no? Ask for blessings from of course from our Father God, from the people, from your parents. If nakikita ka pa lang sa parents mo, if may asawa ka, ask for blessings. Kailangan, importante yon. That's one thing I realized. No, if you really want to break through, kailangan mag-breakthrough, leave excess baggage. Okay? So can I get an amen for that? Okay? So lesson number 2. Okay? Everyone starts at the bottom. Oh, eto guys ha. Eto yung maganda sa Usana, no? Lahat tayo equal when we start. Lahat tayo nasa baba when we start, 'di ba? We all have the capacity talaga na umangat, no, na pupunta doon sa top, but not everyone will. Why? They're not willing, okay? Ibig sabihin nun, imagine nyo, when I joined, sabi nung iba, Lalaine, matagal ka na kasi sa Usana, pioneering ka kasi. No? Sabi ko sa kanila, sorry, hindi ako pioneering. I joined in 2011, and there were people 2 years ahead of me who joined, but did not succeed. And there are also people who joined in 2015 that are more successful than me. Or 5 years pa lang pero massive na yung success. Okay? So again guys ha, ito yung maganda. Usana is a great equalizer because it doesn't discriminate. Whatever background you have, experiences you have, kahit undergraduate ka, lahat tayo, when we join this business, we start at the bottom. Okay? So yun yung good news talaga. Third lesson that I also really love, surround yourself with better people, no? With people better than you. Okay? So, what happened in our group? We were 30, no? 30 plus actually kami nung nag-climb. And our hike master divided the group into 3. Okay? So, yung first group is of course yung lead pack. Okay, yung laging nauuna, the middle pack and the tail. Okay, yung lead pack, sabi nung hike master, okay, lahat ng mga nasa lead pack, number 1, kailangan may skills. Kailangan experience na, syempre mountaineer na. Kailangan physically, no, you're able. Kailangan magaling na and all. So kasi lead pack 'yun eh. Kayo yung magpa-pave ng way. Correct? So middle pack, if sa tingin mo if sa tingin nyo hindi kayo masyadong comfortable sa skills nyo, medyo middle lang, okay, pwedeng mag-lead pack. And of course, yung less experienced and yung may mga takot dun sa tail. Okay? So, etong dalawa kami. This is my best friend, no? Si Mega. So I told her, sabi ko, lead pack tayo. Sabi ko sa kanya, tapos takot na takot siya. Sabi niya, "Hoy, ayoko sa lead pack, middle pack lang tayo." No, sabi ko, lead pack tayo para mas gumaling tayo. Magta-train naman tayo 2 months, we will prepare. Sabi ko sa kanya. And matcha-challenge tayo if we go for the lead pack. And you know what, guys? This is the lead pack. This is the group, okay? Etong dalawa, these 2 guys, if you can see my pointer, etong dalawa are Ironman athletes. Okay? This guy and then these 2 are mountaineers. Ibig sabihin, 4-5 times mahigit na silang nakaakyat ng Mount Apo and then even international, nag-hike na sila. So imagine kaming dalawa, first time to ever, no, to do an overnight. So nag-lead pa kami. So you know what I've learned? Magme-make up yung skills mo. Hahabol ka talaga sa skills nila. And what is the reward, no, for being in that group? Okay? So, para ma-imagine nyo, from the ground, from the bottom, we head straight to the camp. Base camp pa yon. And then from the base camp, which is the Lake Holon, we will still hike 4 hours for the peak. Pero the following day na yon. Okay? So, from the bottom to the base camp, whole day yung iha-hike yun, no? From 4 a.m. hanggang kung kailan kayo umabot doon sa dulo. Okay? Kasama na yung 90 degrees na aakitin nyo. Grabe talaga. So, we arrived at around 3 p.m. Okay? Yung mid-pack dumating ng mga around 4 and then the tail around 4:30. You know what? When we arrived, we set up the camp. So, the tents. So, since una kaming dumating, na-set up namin yung tent, nakapili kami ng magandang spot kung saan kami. And you know what? When the middle pack and the tail pack arrived, as in bumuhos yung sobrang lakas ng ulan. As in bagyo talaga. No? To the point na hindi nila na-set up yung tents nila. And basang-basa sila lahat. Even na-set up nila yung tent nila around 3-4 a.m. na in the morning sa sobrang lakas ng ulan. And wala kaming magawa kasi yung tent mo, yun lang yun eh. Yun lang yung shield nyo. So dalawa lang din kami sa loob ng tent and yung the rest na nasa lead pack. Wala kaming magawa. That's basically survival skills talaga pag nasa tuktok ka na. And just think of the 5 degrees yung temperature, yung weather doon. 5 degrees Celsius. So sobrang lamig. So, ibig sabihin, may perks talaga kapag bibilisan mo yung business natin. There's really perks when once you decide you will do it, may perks talaga na sisimulan mo na kaagad ng mabilis because you will gain the momentum and the rewards are really worth it talaga na sumama ka. So, sabi talaga nung friend ko sa akin, Lalin, buti na lang nag-lead pack tayo. Kahit pa as in hingal kami ng hingal, even up to that middle, sabi namin gusto na naming mag-quit dahil we cannot keep up to them. Okay? So the lesson there in our business is network up. Okay? Dikit ka talaga sa lahat ng mga mentors and coaches mo. Network up. Okay? Sabi nga ng mentor ko, Lalin, mas importante yung mentor mo kaysa sa mga downlines mo. Why? Because your downlines will come and go. Okay? But your mentor will be the only person who will dare to lift you up. Okay? So that's a lesson, network up. And of course, once you go to surround yourself with these people, that's the best way when you improve your skills. Okay? So, lesson number 4, malapit na, no? Okay, lesson number 4, run your own race. Okay? Guys, isipin nyo, wag nyo isipin yung iba, bakit si ganito mabilis, bakit ako mabagal and all. Come to think of it, my mentors, they hit their, Romel and Daisy Balaguer, they hit their $1 million club 4 years. in the business. Kung iisipin mo, mabilis sila, di ba? If you're gonna base it in USANA. Okay? But, hindi natin alam yung history. No? Their history was, before USANA, 10 years silang palipat-lipat ng company dahil yung mga companies na yon nagsara and hindi man lang sila yumaman doon. Kumita sila pero hindi sila yumaman. Okay? So, ibig sabihin nun, counted yon 10 years experience plus 4 years no, in USANA, 14 years before they hit their $1 million club. And as for me, count my previous history, no? Though I never had network marketing experience, but I had 8 years of experience in selling insurance, real estate, medical rep, no? And whatsoever kung ano yung pwedeng pasukan, counted yun. Kaya, wag mong isipin na, ba't ka mabagal ngayon? Baka, no? Ngayon ka palang nagsimula when it comes to developing your entrepreneurial skills. Okay? So, run your own race. Don't take shortcuts. Okay? Kasi pwede namang mag-shortcut in the business. But again and again, babalik ka talaga sa original rank mo, as or original income mo. Pwede mong dayain, pwede mong whatever, no? Anong gagawin mo, pero babalik at babalik ka pa rin sa original income mo. No, that is really my principle. That is why I told myself I won't this is for me ha. I'm not gonna say that this is applicable to you. But for me is, my goal is to have a solid income. No? Masaya naman, no? Syempre, of course, yung rank advance. But again, that's for me, no? Maybe it's not applicable to you. But for me, income is more important than rank. Okay? So the lesson number 5, okay? And this is the second to the last lesson that I'm going to be sharing with you. No matter how slow you are, you will reach the top. Okay? Napaka-inspiring ng story nito. If you can see my pointer, no, the girl na may in-encircle ko, ito naka-blue, this is me, by the way. That's me. That's in the top of Mount Apo. This girl is Jo pala, si Jo. Alam mo, so, nasa tail pack siya. Napaka-inspiring ng story niya. Why? During our conversation, sabi niya, ay lampa daw siya. Since young, she is lampa. Nakaprogram na sa utak niya na sakitin siya, no? Even her family doesn't trust her to do exercises. So na mindset talaga siya, na program talaga siya na lampa siya. No, she cannot accomplish anything. So she shared to us na I joined this climb even if hindi ako sure kung kakayanin ng katawan ko, but I really want to break that mindset na hindi ko kaya. Okay? So, she joined the tail pack, and you know what? This is the summit. This is the summit of Mount Apo. We arrived there lunchtime, no? The following day lunchtime, around 12. And you know what, Jo? She arrived 3 hours, 3 p.m. Okay? Lagi siyang, she's always at the last talaga, kung merong tail pack, siya yung pinaka-tail sa tail pack. Imagine niyo yun. And when she arrived at 3 p.m., nandyan na kaming lahat, siya na lang yung inaantay namin. Every one of us, we stood up and we really applauded her. As in, naiyak talaga siya. And alam niyo, the lesson there is, you know what, no matter how slow you are, you will really reach the top. And if you believe that, no, type 1, if you will really reach the top. Okay? Sabi nga dito everything worthwhile takes time. And only I can change my life. Ikaw lang yon. No one can do it for you. Okay? And the last but not the least, no, lesson here is, there's always another mountain to climb. Okay? Kung na-hit ko na yung Mount Apo, na-hit ko na yung MDC, no? There's another one. Okay? Lahat tayo, every day, we face a mountain to climb. And you know, like, kung tapos mo na yung PPPS mo, there's another one. You will hit your first 50,000. You will hit your first 100,000. You will hit your first 500,000. Up until you will hit your first million. And now that I am an MDC already, na-hit ko na siya, pagkatapos ng NDC, okay, tapos na. But the journey towards there, yun pala yung pinakamasarap, no? Yung mga, kung babalikan ko yung mga paghihirap ko before, the sacrifices I did, no? Mas dun pala yung fulfillment, no? So ngayon, tapos na siya. There's another mountain to climb. And my goal is really to earn 1 million per week. Diba? So, ang layo ko pa, okay, start at the bottom and then go up. And I tell you, life, that is fulfilling life, no? Na every time you are hitting, no, mountain after mountain after mountain, not just in your business, but also in real life. Correct? So, guys, celebrate the small victories, no? But know that tomorrow there will be another mountain to climb. Okay? This is a journey and it's all worth it. And this will be my final video, no? This is just a 30 seconds of what it feels like, no? When you reach your mountain and there's another one, and then I'm gonna be sharing you yung 5 seconds rule that I've learned, that if you are fearful, if meron kang pagdududa, no, all you have to do is to just give yourself 5 seconds and jump. Okay? So, I guess that's it for me, no? And God bless everyone. Usana is really worth it and your dreams are worth it. So, thank you. Yan. Meron pa pala. So, ito na yung last. Yan. So, I guess that would be all, no? If you have like questions or what, you can ask any questions before we end, no? So again, thank you so much for inviting me and thank you so much for the time that you've spent with me. So, God bless everyone.
Alright, grabe naman ang ating mga share ng stories ng ating mentor, no? Grabe. At ang kanyang mga bucket list na i-share niya din talaga sa atin. So, if mentor did, di ba? Why can't we? Tama po ba yan, Coach Danny?
Yes, kung kaya ni mentor, syempre kayang-kaya rin natin yan. Grabe yung yung desire talaga ni mentor na umakyat ang bundok without any knowledge kung paano ba gagawin niya. So parang ganyan lang din talaga sa negosyo, di ba? Hindi mo naman talaga alam paano siya nagra-run, ano yung mga ginagawa dito, pero still pinasok mo and you are willing to learn how to do it. Diba? So, ganun ko siya nakita, yung eagerness ni mentor na mag-go dun sa kanyang hiking. And hopefully, hindi lang yung pag-hike yung na-inspire tayo, diba? Yung mga lessons na natutunan ni mentor behind that activity. Okay, so sabi nga ni mentor kanina, nabanggit niya na pwede po tayong magtanong kahit siguro at least 2 questions bago po tayo totally magbigay ng certificate of appreciation sa ating guest speaker for tonight. So, team, meron po ba tayong any questions for our speaker regarding sa kanyang talk? Ayan.
Yan.
At least 2 questions.
Yes. We encourage everyone, no, na at least makapagtanong. Grabe, MDC in Emerald at the Emerald rank, kakaiba naman po yun, diba? So, ano yung mga tinatago nating tanong dyan? Ayan na, itanong na po talaga natin. Alright?
Maximize guys. Kasi syempre, bagong MDC to, marami tayong pwedeng mapiso sa kanya. So, maximize natin yung time na nandito siya sa ating team to train us to share her knowledge. Diba? Yung mga tinatago niyang knowledge na baka hindi niya pa nabanggit kanina sa talk, pero mai-share niya sa inyong tanong. Ayan. So, may questions ba tayo, guys? And feeling ko, so far, wala pang nagtatanong kasi talagang nabusog sila sa knowledge and skills na pinakita ni mentor sa atin, di ba? Yung mga learnings na napulot niya sa iba't ibang phases ng journey niya dito sa kanyang Usana business. Imaginein mo, after 2 years, dun siya nag-join sa kanyang upline, sa kanyang direct sponsor, di ba? So, kung kayo, guys, meron kayong talagang makikita nating pearls, mint, di ba? Talagang usugin lang natin sila, talagang follow up natin. Pero ayan na nga po, meron po tayong question dito, Coach Mean.
Sige. Actually, dalawang question eh. May isang nag-personal message, pero check ko lang po
Ayan
yung
na nga po.
personal message kasi naghahang ang aking ang aking message. Ayun. Sige, yung naka-post muna sa'yo, Coach Danny. Medyo natabunan sa akin. Hanapin ko lang yung personal message. Coach Danny?
Okay po. So, ito po yung tanong from Coach Marliza Ongtan. Ayan. Sabi nga po, Mentor, how do you reconcile the fact that you are skeptical on the product 2 years before joining? Ayan. So, Mentor Lalane.
Yes, I'm back. First of all, sabi ko nga, 'di ba, I was not able to give the chance no sa friend ko na ma-share niya yung product. So, as a medical rep, I think lahat ng mga nasa medical field hindi nga masyadong knowledgeable about nutrition. So when I learned about it, no, because of the presentation, actually it took him like 2 hours to present kasi ang dami kong tanong. Okay? And dati kasi, ine-explain pa yung mga free radicals. I don't know if pinipresent nyo pa yon ngayon. In-explain yung why nutrition, why there's free radicals, how ano yung effect ng free radical ng antioxidant sa free radicals. That is nasa explanation yun. Even kami ngayon hindi na namin in-explain yun. Okay? So when I understood the science, okay, that's where I studied nutrition na, no. Na interested na ako to study nutrition. And the first book that I read was about Invisible Miracles by Dr. Wentz. Yun yung nakatulong sa akin na book. While learning the business, I studied that book, and yung isang book na what your doctors doesn't know will kill you. Okay, yun yung mga books na pinag-aralan ko. So, dati kasi wala pang mga Zoom, wala pang mga trainings. Yung mga uplines namin nasa Manila. Okay? So, kami lang talaga dalawa ng sponsor ko. So, kung ano yung nakasulat sa BDS, 'di ba? In the BDS may nakasulat doon suggested books. As in, I really read that one, no. Self-study talaga is also one of the reasons na mapapabilis ka here in the business.
Yon, tama eh, no? Talagang,
Ayan,
yes, we
thank
have,
you po, Mentor, sa inyo pong answer. So, nakatulong po yung inyong sagot kay Coach Marlisa and sa buong team na nandito sa ating Zoom.
yes,
Coach
exactly.
Mean.
Thank you so much, Mentor, for clarifying that. Pero meron pong isang nag-message, Mentor Lalane. Ano po yung timeline na binigay nyo po for the downline, building an organization sa ibang lugar or location? Since we are doing the business like expanding all over the world, ano daw po, Mentor, yung parang binibigay nyo pong timeline for them to build an organization as well? I-unmute lang po muna natin si Mentor.
Sorry. I always need to eat na meron akong at least 3 golds in a certain leg for me to be able to say na kaya na nilang maging independent. Yun yung tina-target ko, at least 3 golds in each leg.
Alright. So, sige, follow-up question na lang din po, Mentor, no? Since ang tina-target po natin, each leg is 3 gold. What is your key training point para po talaga mas ma-enhance or mas palabas po natin or mas ma-unleash natin yung potential na maging leader din po yung mga potential to be gold?
You're asking for trainings, correct? Sorry. Anong trainings?
Yes po, parang specific training na binibigay nyo po to our per line. Ano po yung mga activities ninyo, Mentor?
I think pare-parehas lang naman tayo. Like, still focusing on the new ones, like the PPPS. And then once you have your leaders, core leaders, you teach them how to duplicate effectively, 'di ba? I think duplication is very important as well. na kung ano yung kaya mong gawin, no? Lahat ng knowledge mo, 'di ba? Kailangan 100% maibigay mo sa mga leaders mo 'yon. So, yan yung mga no specific training kasi I think iba-iba yung mga trainings natin, iba-ibang topics, but the essence of each trainings pare-parehas lang. I've tried attending trainings to other groups as well. Ma-realize mo parang the same lang talaga. Almost the same thought. So,
Grabe. Yes.
I think it's also a matter of choosing the right leader talaga in your team. Kasi paminsan, I've tried that one na nung bago pa ako, I still don't have the, parang lack pa yung skills ko in pinpointing leaders. No? So I've spent like siguro 6 months in one person. And bigla lang siyang nawala. All of a sudden, biglang nawala ng parang bula. So that was my first lesson in identifying the right leaders in your organization. But definitely, you will not, 'di ba? You will not identify the right leader if hindi mo rin alam yung sarili mo kung ikaw ba yung right leader din for them.
Ayun na nga. So, yun pala talaga ang pinaka-key point. We have to become a leader first, no? Bago talaga tayo makapag-duplicate ng mga leaders. So, tawag dito ang aking takeaway doon sa pinakasagot din talaga ni Mentor Lalaine. Wala naman talagang sikreto. Okay? So, kumbaga, different team, no? Iisa lang din talaga yung mga tinuturo. Okay, power of PVPS production, di ba? Siyempre, nandyan talaga prospecting, inviting, and then, pinaka-importante, duplication din po talaga. But before tayo makakuha ng leader, sabi nga ng mentor, na tayo daw talaga muna, we have to step up. So, thank you so much, Mentor Lalaine. Ayan. So, okay lang ba? From our 72 participants, guys, no? Paulanin naman natin ng thank you. Okay, ang chat box, pasabugin po natin yan because I believe very deserved talaga ng ating mentor. Okay, ang ating pasasalamat. So, Mentor Lalaine, in behalf of Mavericks United, we thank you, Mentor, no, for that wonderful and very inspiring story po, Mentor. Pero syempre, Mentor, before anything else, meron po kaming ipe-present sa inyo. Coach Danny?
Ayan po. So, we present to you our Certificate of Appreciation. Ayan. Ayan, so Certificate of Appreciation, this virtual certificate is hereby presented to Mentor Lalaine Balmores for sharing expertise and wisdom during Mavericks United Bonfire given this May 23, 2021. So yun po, Mentor, thank you so much po sa inyong very inspiring story sa pag-share po ng inyong knowledge dito po sa aming team, especially the Mavericks United.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Share my story. Salamat.
Thank you so much din po, Mentor Lalaine. But before anything else, okay lang po ba mag-open tayo ng camera and can we take a picture with you, Mentor Lalaine? Alright, so open na po tayo ng ating mga, ayan, nagsi-open na nga po talaga sila. So sige po, open po tayo ng ating mga cameras. Coach Tony, ayan, sige. Coach Tony, kindly please do the honor. Count na po ako, Coach Tony. All right. 3, 2, 1, smile. All right. So thank you so much, Mentor Lalaine, once again in behalf of Team Mavericks. Okay. Yon lang nga. Okay. Yan. Thank you so much. All right. Nandyan pa po ba ang 67 participants? Kindly please type 67 dahil hindi ko po kayo nararamdaman. Kindly please type 67. Okay.
67, ayan, nakikita ko, buhay pa naman sila. Okay, so sino bang hindi mabubuhay sa stories and knowledge na na-share kanina ni Mentor Lalaine, no? Grabe talaga yung mga struggles, talagang kung ano yung na-experience natin, na-experience din ni Mentor Lilith. And sabi nga niya kanina, na walang sikreto dito sa negosyo. So, ang factor lang talaga dito is ikaw. Okay? Kung magde-decide ka ngayon, makukuha mo rin kung ano man yung mga nandyan sa dream board mo. So, kung talagang decided ka na, i-work on natin yung ating mga goals, di ba?
Yes, exactly, no? So ako, ang pinaka-takeaway ko talaga kay Mentor Lalaine, no? Everyone starts at the bottom, no? Lahat tayo nag-umpisa as new business center. Pero ang pinaka-nakuha kay Mentor Lalaine, as long as we have a clear vision and of course, right execution, makakakuha tayo ng one milestone over another. And yun nga, no? Sa bottom ng sinabi niya, pagka na-reach na natin yung top of the mountain, another mountain to climb naman din tayo. So, hindi tayo nandito sa iyo sana para mag-PVPS lang, no? Tama si Mentor Lalaine. Reach natin yung MBC. After MBC, grabe, 1 million per week na ang goal ng ating mentor. Diba? So, again, so thank you so much for our 64 participants. Pero, hindi pa po dito nagtatapos ang lahat. Ano po ba ang nasa atin dyan, Coach Danny?
Ayan, so meron pa po tayong mga announcement bago po tayo mag-end para at least ma-remind tayo ano ba yung mga ilulook forward natin for the coming weeks, for the coming months, and until the end of this year, which is the year of 2020. Sabi nga, where is the next Talent Travel Incentive? Ayan. So, saan nga ba yan? Ayan na nga, guys. Grabe, napakaganda, guys. Okay, hit na natin tong Leadership Summit. Okay, so saan ba to? Sa Maldives lang naman, guys. Okay, so para sa mga hindi po nakakaalam, hindi po basta nakakapunta dyan. And paano po ba natin ito makukuha? You must earn at least a total of $7,800 in any 13 consecutive weeks. Okay, so ibig sabihin, consistency talaga yung kailangan natin dito para ma-hit natin tong Leadership Summit para sa Maldives. Okay, so aside from that, saan pa po ba tayo pwedeng pumunta?
Alright, aside from Leadership Summit, ay grabe naman. Ito yung pinatype ni Coach Danny kanina, no? Para hindi tayo mabalian. Okay, dito tayo pupunta by next year. Okay, Bali, Indonesia. So team up, step up. Paano po ba ito hinihit? No? We have 3 periods, no? Ngayon, nasa period 2 pa lang po tayo and we are just starting in our period 2. What you need to do lang po is to hit 9,000 SVP or sales volume points. Mas madali, okay? Kasi ika nga nila, no? Ang Bali Indonesia before, dollars ang kailangan nating bunuin. Pero ngayon, points na lang. So, 9,000, meron kang trip for 2 kapag inulit natin on the next period, which is on period 3, 9,000 again, travel for 4 naman. Grabe, buong pang-pamilya talaga ang travel ng Iyosana. What else, Coach Danny?
Ayan na nga. Okay. So, next po. Ayan. So, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo kanina, guys. Yung isa talaga sa goal ko, no? It is the Asia Pacific Growth 2021. So, saan tayo pupunta? Sa Athens, Greece lang naman, guys. Okay, so sa Europe po yan. Okay? So, paano ba natin ito mahihit? Okay, Asia Pacific Growth. So, kailangan lang natin magkaroon ng growth sa ating income from previous year versus sa ngayong year. So for the following details, pwede po natin yung itanong kay Coach para ma-plan out natin. Paano ba natin to makukuha itong Athens, Greece na to? Okay, next po.
Alright, aside from Athens, ayan, I hope hindi ako mabulol dito, okay? With our Executive Diamond Summit 2021, let's go to Machu Picchu, Peru! Okay, so grabe, no? Ngayon, pagka titignan nyo ang hub, okay, may bago po tayong nakahit ng Machu Picchu, Peru. Ganyan po ka-generous ang ating company. Grabe naman po yan. Right, no? Umuulan ng pa-travel incentives ang ating company. So, why not, no? Sabi nga ng ating mentor, why not maximize talaga natin? Ay maximize talaga natin per promotion. Okay?
Yes.
What else, Coach Danny?
Ayan. More to come po kasi sobrang bait po ng ating company. So, ito na nga. Okay. Ano kayang next? Aside sa mga travel incentive, syempre kailangan nating malaman sino ba ang ating top income earner for the month of May. Okay, so bakit ba natin to nilalabas? Kasi guys, for you to be reminded, last week na po ng May ngayon. Okay, so talagang ito na po. Ito lang naman yung mga humataw ng gusto for the month of May sa ating silver rank and below. Okay, so sino-sino ba ang mga nakapasok dito? Okay, so type excited nga guys. Sa mga excited nang makita kung nandito ba sila sa ating top income earner. Ayan. Ay, grabe naman talaga. Si Coach Abby, excited na siya. So, tignan natin kung nandyan ba tayo. Ayan na nga po. Okay.
Alright, for our top 20, congratulations, Coach Gracie Torno.
And for our top 19, we have Coach Ayesa Yatko.
For our top 18, we have Coach Salvacion Pangunahon.
Top 17, Coach J.R. Arellano.
Wow, congratulations. And of course, hindi po tayo papaiwan. Coach RJ Oyan, I believe nasa Saudi Arabia po ito.
Okay, congrats po. Okay, we have top 15, Coach Rosalina Taru. Yan.
Alright, for our top 14, congratulations sa ating katubig, Coach Marvin Buelia.
Grabe. Okay, so for our top 13, we have Coach Aisa Paloso.
Aside from our top 13, we have our top 12, Coach Cristina Bautista. Major Cristina Bautista.
Okay, so for our top 11, we have Coach Sam Lara. Congrats
Wow.
po.
Grabe naman. And of course, for our top 10, congratulations to you, Coach Maria Sheila Pailogna.
Grabe pagka-full name, Coach, ha? Okay, so for our top 9, we have Coach Chris De Paz.
And of course, Coach
Grabe
Danny.
naman yan. Okay, so ako na nga po. So for our top 8, we have Coach Mary Ann Batak.
Alright, for our top 7, we have Coach Pau David from Canada.
Okay, for our top 6, we have Coach Jervin Yamado.
And of course, grabe, our newest director. Congratulations, Coach Chi Leonardo, our top 5.
Okay, our top 4, we have Coach Sherlyn Pangonahon. Ayan, grabe naman
Ay,
po.
grabe, sino tong top 3 na to? Congratulations to our top 3, Coach Joy Balite. I believe nag-shoutout siya kagabi. Congratulations po.
Ayan, so our top 2, ito na. Coach Catherine Valderrama. Okay, ito
Oh,
na.
grabe, sino yung top 1? Guys,
Yan
comment
na.
lang. Congratulations to our top 1 goes to Coach Agnes Gadingan. Congratulations, Tita Agnes. Ayan, grabe naman ang ating
Sa lahat.
yes, top 20. Alam niyo po, hindi ko po inasahan. Nakatapusan na pala ng buwan. Okay? So, ngayon lang po ako na-remind again, yes, it's almost over. Halfway na po tayo ng 2021. So, bakit ba naman hindi pa natin bilisan pa ang pag-review sana? So, congratulations to our top 20 silver and below. Pero syempre, hindi naman tayo magpapaiwan dito sa mga gold and above. So, top income earners this May of 2021. Umpisahan na po natin to. Congratulations to our top 10, Coach Ivan Lino.
To our top 9, we have Coach Andrew Sumulong.
Our top 8, congratulations to Coach Pau and Cuenca.
For top 7, we have Coach Mary Grace Lasak.
Of course, our prettiest and gorgeous, one of the gorgeous coach. Okay, congratulations, Coach Melanie Pilapil.
Grabe naman, ito po talaga, oh. So, to our top 5, we have Coach Tony Kalima Jr.
And of course, for our top 4, isa sa mga pinaka-pogi din na kilala kong coaches, Coach Alan Santos.
Okay, for our top 3, we have Coach Ariza Talreco.
Uy, grabe naman. Upline ko po yan. Congratulations, Coach Ariza. Our top 2. Of course, congratulations and best wishes po sa ating lovely couple, Mentor Chris and Mentor Jen Eustachio.
Okay, so syempre, for our top 1, ito na nga, walang iba, kundi si Mentor James and Katrina Notarte. Ayan, congratulations po sa ating top income earners for the golds and above for the month of 2021. So, syempre guys, kung wala man tayo ngayon dyan, okay, anong kailangan gawin? Magpa-goal set after netong bonfire para makasama ka na dyan at makita mo na rin ang iyong pangalan dito sa ating top income earner. Okay.
Tama. Will you be a part of the top income earner this coming June? 6 out of 12 na tayo mga kapatid. Ibig sabihin, ilang buwan na lang, 4 na buwan na lang, no? Lalabas na ang pinaka-favorite natin, si Sir Jose Marichan. May kakanta na naman pong Christmas.
Nagtotono na siya, Coach. Nagtotono na.
Exactly. Grabe naman, no? So, congratulations to our coaches and mentors, no, na talagang consistently doing their best, okay, in our Usana business. What else? Of course, we have our announcement. First up, ano po ba ito? And yan na nga, we have to be aware that meron po talaga tayong routine and tawag dito, training, sabi nga ni mentor, no? Para Coach Chi, before talaga tayong magka-earn, kailangan muna natin mag-learn. And ang nakakatuwa sa ating team, no, talagang spoon-fed na lang din talaga ang ating mga trainings. We have 9 a.m. trainings and maximize our 7 p.m. Usana corporate training every Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursday. And of course, Frontier Night. Saturday, we have different clusters. And of course, every 7 p.m., okay, don't forget to tune in every Mavericks Bonfire tuwing Sunday.
Yes, okay. Next announcement natin. Grabe, sobrang dami. Ayan, so meron po tayong Usana League of Champions 2021. Ito po yung Usana exclusive group. So for the details po, pwede po natin itong i-check sa ating mga hub. Paano po tayo makakapasok dito sa Usana League of Champions?
Alright, aside from this, we also have, of course, our corporate and health and freedom, which is brought to you by our Usana corporate. Grabe naman ang ating mga trainers dyan. Of course, one of the Diamond Director, Mentor Jennifer Katakutan, and one of the Ruby Directors, Coach Mentor Rodel Fulgueras.
Okay, so ano naman ang ating next? Ayan, so ito guys, yung ating susunod pong convention, online convention, which is the We for Room 2. So breaking bars in 16 days guys. So abangan na po natin na mag-on sale ang ating mga tickets. So actually, naka-sale na po pala siya sa ating hub. So pwede na po tayo mag-purchase sa ating hub and nandun po yung details kung paano natin yan ma-avail. Okay, and take note of the recognition cut-off po natin, which is from January 22 to May 21. So, kung ikaw po ay nakapasok sa rank advancement niyan, kasama ka po sa ma-recognize sa ating online convention.
And of course, wow! Alright, save the date. Okay, save the date, June 26, 2021. 7:30 p.m. we will be having another Reality Bites by our one and only mentor, Duarte Recalde. Grabe, kaka 3-star, executive 3-star Diamond Director lang po ito ha. Grabe naman. Ngayon, nagpapaulan na naman ng training. Save the date, June 26 of 2021. Huwag niyo po yung kalimutan.
Ilista na yan, ilista na sa ating mga calendars para ma-block na natin ang ating schedule for that. And syempre, hindi po mawawala ang ating S2S training series. Ayan, so we have Road to Rising Stars para sa ating mga PPPS seaters. And then when stars lead and become leaders para naman sa ating Rising Stars. And turning leaders to Alpha para naman sa ating mga leaders. So every Tuesday po ito ng 9:30 p.m. Philippine time. And then ang Zoom links, i-announce po sa respective GC natin.
Alright, aside from this, no, kindly please like our Yusana Philippines 2021 Facebook group kasi dito talaga din nakikita ang mga everyday announcement, okay, coming from our Yusana corporate kapag medyo na out of stock ang ating mga products, dyan po talaga natin yan makikita. So kindly please like our Yusana Philippines FB page.
Alright. Okay, so ano pang next? And so we also have our exclusive FB group, which is the Yusana Philippines Promotion Launch. So dito po natin mapapanood yung mga corporate training galing po sa ating Yusana. So please, ask your coaches to invite you dito sa ating exclusive group para makapag-training po tayo with our corporate. Ayan.
And of course, hindi tayo papaiwan. Okay? So meron din po tayong YouTube of course channel. Okay? So please kindly tawag dito, like, of course, i-share na din talaga natin ang ating YouTube channel. Kasi nandyan po ang ating mga trainings. Kung hindi man po kayo nakaka-attend ng ating 9 a.m. e-skills training, good news! Bakit? Meron tayong recording sa ating YouTube channel.
Yes, so please like and subscribe po sa ating official YouTube account or YouTube channel ng Mavericks United. Okay, so meron pa tayong isang pasabog na announcement for tonight. So ano kaya ito? Okay, ako sobrang excited akong malaman kung ano man itong announcement na to. Kasi may excite ka na naman na umattend ng ating Bonfire for next week. Okay, so ano kaya ito?
Yes, hindi naman magpapagupit ng ganyan si Coach Danny, no? Kung wala pa tayong matinding announcement. Okay, pero syempre, bibitinin namin ang 56 participants, no? Nandyan pa ba ang ating 56 participants? I'm sure. And I hope nandyan pa rin talaga, no? Keep on tuning in our Mavericks Bonfire, no? Para naman before mag-start ang week, naglalagab-lab ang desire natin talagang gawin ang business.
Ayan, gising pa sila. Nandyan pa po sila ang ating 56 participants. So, eto na nga. Okay? So, eto na nga. So, guys, okay, wag muna kayong alis ng ating meeting kasi sobrang lupit itong ating announcement for tonight. Ito yung big announcement natin for tonight. Kaya wag ka muna pag-delete ng ating Zoom meeting. Okay? Ayan.
Actually, ang announcement talaga, meron pa po tayong next speaker. Okay?
Ay, ganun tayo.
So, ready pa po ba tayo? By 10 p.m., meron pa po tayong next speaker. Okay? So, alam ko nabitin po kayo sa mga tinuro. Okay? Very inspiring story ng ating mentor, Lalaine. Okay? Pero tinatawagan lang po talaga namin yung next speaker.
Akala ko, Coach, ikaw.
Ayun na, Coach Danny.
Ito na nga. So, ang ating next speaker for our Mavericks United Bonfire for next week is none other than Mentor Sariel Campuet. So, I don't know kung tama po yung pagkakabanggit ko, pero I know for sure sobrang lupit ng ating speaker. Kasi sa credentials pa lang, guys, pak na. So, wag na wag mong palalagpasin yung pagkakataon na mapakinggan mo itong ating next speaker next Sunday. Ayan, so kung ako sa'yo, kung may presentation ka man yan, i-block mo na ang schedule mo para dito kasi sabi nga nila, mas importante mag-training kesa mag-present. Wala kang masishare dyan kung hindi ka magte-training. Okay, tama ba yun, Coach Mary Ann?
Yes, tamang-tama, no? Ang importante pa dyan, no? Once na dumating ang Sunday Bonfire, make sure natin, no, na hindi lang tayo ang bit-bit natin. Bit-bit natin ang ating left and ang ating right. Extremity ba to? Of course not. Ang ating mga associate. Alright? So, I think that's it for every one of us. Thank you so much for tuning in our every week's Bonfire. This has been your host, Coach Mehan Bata.
And Coach Danny. Ayan po. So, thank you for coming to our Mavericks Nights. Mavericks Bonfire. Ayan, Mavericks Night. Grabe na, i-excite agad sa Mavericks Night. So, thank you sa lahat ng umattend. Hopefully marami tayong learnings na pwede nating ma-share sa ating mga downlines na wala po dito sa ating Bonfire. And hopefully magkaroon po tayo ng meeting after meeting para ma-process natin ano ba yung mga napiso natin kanina with Mentor Lale.